y'all doing? This is D'Angelo with Whatever the Fuck I Want podcast. Got a couple guests with me. I got Dave from Raw Sports Radio. Y'all go out and subscribe, Raw Sports Radio. I got my man Jake. I got Travis and my boy Will. You know what I'm saying? It's Talk Shit Tuesday, and we about to get it cracking right now. And but I want to start off with you know, giving our well wishes, man, to Bronny James, and I'm hoping that they get through with whatever they're going through. We ain't gonna talk about it too much because I don't want to do the conspiracy theories and the chatty patty gossiping thing. We're gonna just let this thing play out, and you know what I'm saying. Wish the best for Shorty. Everybody agree with that one?
Of course, bro.
By the way, man. By the way, man, all of us Raw Sports Radio.
Wait, say it again.
Yeah, I said. By the way, all of us Raw Sports Radio. Trav, Raw Sports Radio. Jake, and Will. We all from Raw Sports Radio.
10-4.
And I was saying, like, I don't know anything about no conspiracies, so I can't even speak on that. I don't know what people are saying. I don't even know what the agenda is that they're saying about this. But he had a cardiac arrest, and that could be detrimental to an athlete's health. So at the end of the day, we just want that man to recover and come back and be as great as his dad is.
Facts. Because if you go on Twitter, man, it's like, Twitter is a hellhole. The way they going, it's like, man, let this shorty go through what he going through and uplift him, man. Y'all already worried about the wrong shit, and that's what they focus on. But we're gonna pivot on right on again.
All I can say is, man, drink more water. These youngsters, man, they don't be drinking water like that. They don't hydrate their bodies, man. They drink a lot of sugar, man, and you're gonna in college, man. They're gonna run you to death, suicides, man. So you might not been ready for that. You got to stay hydrated.
He's gonna tell you to mix that Gatorade with some water. If you got the right coach, he's gonna tell you mix that Gatorade with that water.
Gatorade is banned in other countries in Europe.
Damn.
Yeah, but hold on, but that's exactly what we ain't want to do. I don't want to put the whys and what ifs and all that. We're gonna just let it play out, and you know what I'm saying. Wish Shorty for the best, man, and get well.
Nah, yeah, that was just general for any athlete. Stay hydrated.
For sure.
Yeah, that happens in football a lot too. So a lot of the stuff comes back to hydration.
Definitely got to stay hydrated, even when you're not an athlete. For real.
Yeah.
Definitely got to, whether you active or not.
Yeah, that sugar tear you down. But I'm gonna get onto our first topic, man. I wanna know what everybody think about Jaylen Brown just signed the biggest deal in NBA history at 5 years, $304 million. And with the addition of Porzingis, does that cement them as a championship contender?
Jay, you go first.
Bro. Who going first?
Jake, go ahead. NBA, go ahead. Agent Jake.
Jaylen Brown ain't worth two damn pennies, let alone $300 and something million. I don't care who you put around him. He's going to disappear in the playoffs when they need him most. So it's a waste of money.
Wow.
I think he's in a learning stage right now, bro. Like he's only been to what, 2, 3 playoffs? How many playoffs has he had? I mean, I think he's still in the learning stage right now, so he still may get goosebumps. He still may not. He still got them jitters that has to be worked out. But I feel like he has shown certain glimpses that I can be relevant for my team. I can put the team on my back at some point. He has done that, but he hasn't done it consistently. So I understand. So I'm like, it's a middle ground we got to take when it comes down to Jaylen Brown, because I feel like Jaylen Brown is more valuable than his counterpart.
If
Whoa,
you're
whoa.
gonna pay that kind of money, you expect top performance. I don't want to hear about he got to grow into this and that, because they're not paying him that kind of money to grow. He got to be there in order to make that kind of money. If
But they
it's
also got
like
to see a
any
future
job,
in him, right?
it's like any
Trav ain't
job.
get to go yet. Trav, you go. Hey, Trav, what you think about it, Trav? Before I go.
Oh, oh, it wasn't no problem. I'm just sitting back listening. To me, I can understand Jake saying that he ain't worth that, but at the same time, the money go up because the money that the NBA is getting going up. So it's gonna be other players, the next players, the stars, they gonna get more money than him, or about the same as the next couple of years go by. So, but it ain't just him, Tatum. Majority of the superstars in the NBA now. But I was talking about this the other night when we was on Raw. A lot of them, when the times get tough, you can't depend on none of them. So that's how I feel about it. But he deserves his money, and all the rest of them, whatever they get, they deserve. But he one of the stars of the team.
Right, fact. Hey, I say, man, yesterday's prices ain't today's prices.
Facts.
Much. That's
Hey, Dave, you breaking up a little bit, bro.
the league.
Yeah, Dave, your mic breaking up.
Can you hear me?
Whoever I can hear you now.
Yeah, I was just saying yesterday's prices ain't today's prices. That's just part of that's just inflation. That's just revenue. The revenue is going up, so the players get paid more. All this is based on percentages. That's just how the players make money.
Yeah, Dave, you breaking up bad, Dave.
He's
Am I the only one that getting Dave broken up?
No, he definitely broken up with me too.
Yeah, he breaking up. Might have to go. They might have to go out and come back in. But yeah,
Dave,
man,
go out.
I think he deserves his money, but like Jake said, it just but it ain't just him. You can go across the board, the whole league, like all these so-called superstars. They really not superstars. They to me, they like upcoming stars. But with what you have in today's game, they the superstars of the team.
Yeah.
And
So
the main thing I think we should all take into consideration is the fact that Jaylen Brown, he did carry Jason Tatum at some point during the playoffs. When Jason Tatum disappeared, he helped them win those exit games where if you lose this ain't no more playoffs, ain't no opportunities. Like Jaylen Brown has shown real deal high levels basketball talent at some point. He has done that. So I get why they want to keep him there, because they can see a promising talent in him. But at the same time, 300 million is crazy, bro. 300 million for anything to me is crazy. Because what James Harden got like 200 something million at one point, and I'm like, damn, 200 million is crazy. This man might get hurt. He might have to go through a mental stage like Kyrie Irving. Like, you never know with these players. but like obviously they know this man has something to offer them that's worth that value.
Yeah, they know they had to pay him. Because I mean, what they gonna do if they had to come up with another plan and try to pass somebody else with Tatum, which they know right now they at work because they done been to a couple of 3 Eastern Conference Finals. They done been to the finals. But who else you gonna go get?
So let me just ask this: would any of y'all, as like a GM, would y'all pay him that type of money based on what y'all seen?
I wouldn't.
No.
But here's the thing, though. What they have to pay him that money.
If they want him to stay, or if they believe in his talent,
They have to pay them. They have to pay him the money because somebody has to get it. Like
Yeah.
the the salary cap. The salary cap is going up, and they have to pay that money out.
Yeah, Angelo, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, you sound good now, bro.
That's what I was saying, man. It was
Never mind. You're
today.
still breaking up, bro. Sorry.
You back bad, Dave.
Now I was saying yesterday's price is not today's price. Yeah.
Dave, you still breaking up.
Yeah.
All right, go.
Yeah, like D'Angelo was saying, yeah, they have to pay. I think they have to pay. They at least have to pay 90%, use 90% of their cap. I think at least. So yeah, they have to pay him.
Yeah, man. Yesterday's prices. I thought.
Super Dave, you still breaking up, man.
Hey, man, y'all move on.
Man, that boy Dave underwater.
Hey, you must be in the mountains somewhere.
Yeah, I'm in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah, you're in that high altitude.
Yeah, man, but yesterday's prices ain't today's prices. It's as simple as that. I'm surprised, y'all ain't on that, man.
Oh yeah, I already know. That's why I say they got to pay him that because the NBA getting more money, so the players gonna get more money.
Exactly. That's all I was saying. The players gonna get more money. Just part of the percentages, part of the numbers. I mean, we have been happy if JJ Redick or one of those players got it, even though he don't play no more. I'm just saying. You get what I'm saying?
But that was not the question. The question was, did we feel that he's worth the money? And the answer is no for me.
No. Of course he's worth the money. He's a star, and that's part of you know what I'm saying. He's worth the max. He earned the max. Of course he's worth it. How you talking crazy like that, man, about another man's pocket?
How he earned it?
How you gonna just count another man's money? It says
how did he earn it?
Listen. Is a worker not worthy of his hire? Yes, he is. A worker is worthy. He earned it because it's part of the percentage that they offer max players.
That don't mean that he earned
it. He's eligible for it. That's what it says.
He's eligible for it.
Worth it to the Boston Celtics, or
the question
have re-signed him for that. If he, damn right he worth it. That's you're gonna see a lot more contracts like this. I want you to keep that same
image.
Worth it.
To me, that's
what you say. What you want to go out there and play for free?
Opinion.
What you want him to play for free?
He definitely ain't working for free. Not no 300-something million. They ain't working for free.
You mad?
I think he's robbing somebody.
But see,
somebody. If you was able to get him that contract, you would have got paid off of it.
Would love it, but I know that I'd be robbing him. So when he go to bank, every time he go to bank, he need to have the mask on because he robbing them.
But see,
Bro,
Jake, this
they
what
ain't even making what the owners making. They the ones that really going out there and putting in the labor.
Okay, hold on, everybody. I got another guest on my buddy Squirrel. Squirrel, this is Dave, Will, Jake, and Trav. You there,
What's going
Squirrel?
on, y'all? Yeah, I'm
what's
here.
up,
You
man?
can hear me? What's
Yeah.
going on?
So what we doing?
What's up, Squirrel? Hey, Squirrel, you ain't really worth that money that you go to work for, man. You don't really work hard enough. I be
Don't
checking you
please
out, bro. You be,
don't
all
start because
them
I just
girls that be
emailed bro
passing
like
by,
how can I
Squirrel.
join the podcast because
Yeah,
everybody talking crazy
hey,
like for real.
Squirrel, you ain't really worth that money, man. You be working for. I be seeing you be checking them girls out at work. You ain't
No,
really worth it, bro.
I just want to join because I'm just saying this is what them people want us to do.
Thank you,
Why
man.
everybody mad if he made $300 when he black? It was a white
Right.
motherfucker won't say shit.
Facts.
Look, I ain't trying to debate none of that shit. I promise, I just inbox bro. Like, how can I join the pod? Oh well, just said why are we always hating on the next black motherfucker when they been fucking us since we've been on this earth?
It do not
Thank
have
you,
nothing
man.
to do with race.
No,
Here you
all I'm
go.
saying, I don't give a flying fuck if it was 100. It don't even matter. He black and he doing. We should be congratulating him because, like I said,
Yeah.
they been doing this since, and we don't
It
say
do
shit.
not have nothing to do with race.
It
Hey,
don't even matter.
me personally, bro.
It
When it
don't
comes
even
down to
matter.
us getting that type of money, bro,
It
it
don't
comes
even
down
We're
to
matter,
talking
bro.
about performance.
hold
We're
on.
talking about
It
performance.
don't matter. It don't matter.
It does matter to a certain
No,
extent,
it
bro.
don't. No, it
It
don't.
does. And I'm gonna tell
Wait,
you
No,
why.
it don't.
hey, wait,
No, it
fellas,
don't.
one second, fellas. I want to give Squirrel a proper introduction. Let y'all know, give you a little bit on his background. He coaches Simeon High School here in Chicago, where Derrick Rose, Jabari Parker, Kendrick Nunn,
THT, and I don't brag on that shit because
Taylor
D'Angelo, you
Horton
already know
Tucker.
me from from the hood. I don't try
Ben
to
Taylor.
that glorified ass shit because you know I'm that motherfucker that sit all the way in the background. I'm that motherfucker. I don't glorify shit because we do what we do. But I'm just saying though,
Even if you
that's
can't get a cut,
when yeah,
even
I'm
if
that
you can't get
motherfucker
a
in the
cut,
cut. Yeah, I'm that motherfucker in
dang.
the cut that you ain't gonna even think.
No, I'm saying
I ain't
even
know
if
you
you
coach
can't get
that
a
Simeon. Yeah, I'm
even
that.
if you
Yeah.
can't get a cut of the money,
They ain't what I'm saying. All I'm just
I'm saying
saying.
I'm throwing shade at Jake. Jake probably mad because damn, I wish I was still a scout. You need to sit down
You
somewhere,
can
Jake.
be one.
Oh, big old
Hey,
hater.
you ain't bothering me
You
none
a hater.
because
Yeah, you
if I was doing the contract, that's my damn job to get as
would have
much
got him
money
2 pennies, like you said. You
out
would have
there.
got a
But
you would
Bro,
have got him some bullshit.
hey,
but
we
the
can make
question
it
was
real simple,
whether
bro.
he
'Cause,
was
like when
worthy
you
or
put
not.
money in the hands of
He's
people
not
like
worth the money.
Why would you
Based
say
on
he's
his
not?
performance, he's not
But
worth
why
the
would you
money.
say he's not worth
And
it?
it's
He's
not
worth
about
more than the
race.
money. What are you talking about?
that,
Man,
and
He's not worth
that's
the
my point
money.
too, bro. Because when you
He is
say
the labor.
he's not worth the money, bro, but you could put money like that in the hands of somebody like Don King, right? You could put money like that in the NAACP.
right.
Those are the people who ain't worth it. But
Yeah.
the way that Jaylen Brown thinks, his response to Kyrie Irving and everything that was going on in today's time, bro,
Yeah.
that's
He's worship.
relevant to our people, bro. Man, he deserve that money, bro. Because
Yeah.
he gonna do exactly what he's supposed to do with it, bro. He gonna do
Exactly.
it for our
Yeah.
people, bro. He ain't gonna do no Don
I'm
King.
not knocking it.
Jake, I
I'm
guess you're
happy
by yourself
I'm
now.
happy they breaking the motherfucking bank. Shit, I don't give two shit.
And look, I personally couldn't think of anybody in the NBA who I would rather get it than Jaylen
Then
Brown.
Jaylen Brown.
Because let me tell you, Jaylen Brown has been all the way outspoken with the support and the promotion of the black cause. You know
Yes,
what I'm
he's
saying?
the modern day Bill Russell carrying on the torch.
He came out. He came out and said. Said his support for Kyrie.
Kyrie, yeah.
And look,
Yeah.
let me. I want to just tell you the first time that he grabbed my attention. Can somebody tell me where where he's from?
He's from Georgia, Atlanta. He's from Atlanta.
Okay,
Metropolitan, yeah.
he was in a post game interview, bro, and they asked that man. They said, "How did you feel? How did you feel to see Prince Harry sitting courtside at your game?" That Mog said, "I'm from Atlanta. Ain't no kings and queens over here, man." You know what I'm saying?
That part, bro. And that's why I feel like it don't matter what he does on or off the court, bro. Who he is as a person, bro. He deserved that because in the back of his mind,
fuck all that shit. He black. Fuck that
exactly. Not
right. That's part of his retribution. That's part of his reparations, man.
It's about being black.
He black. Fuck all that shit. I don't give a fuck he deserve it or don't deserve it. Just like everybody hate on LeBron James. No, I love that motherfucker. Is he better than Michael Jordan? No, he's not. But as an overall, what he do for the black community, I love that motherfucker. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
I'm gonna need to have that, bro. I'm gonna hold my comments.
Is he worth it, Jake?
If
you better change your tune. Straighten up.
I ain't changing my tune for you or nobody else, brother.
You fired.
You don't scare me, Dave.
He said
you don't scare me, Dave.
You fired. You fired. You know, the only reason you scared because you guilty.
You don't scare me.
You know what I mean? If you was innocent, you wouldn't even be scared. But you know you can't stand on that.
Okay, if Joker would have got $300 million, would we have this conversation?
He would have been jumping up and down, man. He would have probably been jumping up in his pajamas and shit, man. Before the news
not worth it either.
I'm just saying, if Joker had got $300 million, would he be worth it?
No, I don't think there's anybody playing today that's worth that kind of money.
See, Jake just saying that anyway, we thinking in reality as far as
back in my day, I was worth that kind of money. I was worth that kind of money.
Back in your day, shit.
Back in my day, I was worth that kind of money.
Back in your day, wasn't nobody worth $1 million.
That kind of money.
Back in your day, wasn't nobody worth $1 million. The money is different now.
Don't hate, Jay. Don't hate. You don't know nothing about my game. You don't know nothing about my game. Don't hate.
I need to know if you didn't think he was worth $300 million, what was he worth? Working a job as a truck driver and playing NBA at the same time, you thought he was worth that?
$10 an hour.
What you thought he was worth?
$10 an hour, bro. $10 an hour, man.
I was worth what they paying today. I was worth it. Doggone it.
The money wasn't like it was.
And check this out.
They filling seats, filling jerseys, and they selling shoes right now. Were you doing any of that?
I chose not to play in the NBA because there wasn't no competition for me.
You chose to. What year this was in? What year this was in?
I'm going on mute. I'm going on mute and let y'all have it.
I get it now.
I want to know what year this was in.
You put your foot in your mouth. That's why. I get it now. So you wish you was in that position. Okay, I get it now.
We all wish we was in that predicament. $300 million, shit.
For sure. Yeah. But you know, it's somebody gonna sign. Somebody gonna sign for 305 tomorrow.
Yeah, you already know because they to me, because I just had this conversation in the barbershop. Who was the highest paid quarterback before Herbert just got that, what's the name? Jalen Hurts, right?
Justin Herbert.
Somebody else came higher than him. I said, why they just can't let us just be on top for a minute, man? God damn. Jalen Hurts signed for the highest paid quarterback. Who just said, then here come a white quarterback. Mom said, no, it ain't about race. What is it about? Because at the end of the day, he was the highest paid black quarterback in the NFL. Then here comes some white motherfucker trumpet. For what reason?
Facts.
They just don't let us be great, man. They just don't. Cause like he just said, somebody tomorrow that's white finna be 305 when he ain't worth none of that shit. We gonna say, but you gonna say, yeah, yes he was because Jaylen Brown got 304. No, hell the fuck no. Why they just can't let us just have it for a year?
That's right, Mouser.
Huh?
That's right, Mouser. That's what you're gonna be saying. That's right, Mouser. That's right, Mouser.
I'm just saying.
They're gonna be congratulating him when the white dude get it. They're gonna be saying, "That's right, Mouser. That's right, Mouser."
Right. That's what I'm saying. Why they just can't let us have it for 3 months, 6 months to a year before a white man come and trump it? Okay, we had it for a year. Okay, I see that. But like he just said, somebody finna come.
Hey, can I throw a variable in there real quick? Just a variable,
Go ahead.
just a
Go ahead.
real quick thought.
Celebrated. Congratulations to Boston Celtics doing the right thing.
I just want to tell the mind real quick, bro.
Uh-huh.
So this goes back because we're all sports, right?
Right.
That's right.
That's another reason why we should have a black-owned league, bro.
Yeah.
Because
That's why they killed Kobe.
they're-
Not to fuck your head up. That's why they killed Kobe. Kobe was finna do that.
he's gonna do
Yeah,
it on
he would be
international
making
level,
more money
bro.
than 304 million. Jake.
Kobe was gonna do that.
Kobe's gonna start an international league, bro. Exactly.
Well, I'm just saying, but he finna do what he needs to do to whatever. That's why they killed. That's why they killed that man.
Kobe was gonna start an international league, bro.
Right.
Kobe was gonna start an
That would have been dope.
international basketball league, bro.
Hey,
Right.
D'Angelo, Kobe my goat now.
Bro. That's
you know, Kobe
that's
the
why they did Kobe the way they did him, bro, for sure.
Yeah. They did him in. Yo.
I think.
Nah, they said Kobe. Kobe made that man fly that helicopter.
No. Don't diverge. Don't lose track of what we're talking about, bro. Kobe got killed because his end goal after he retired was to create an international league. There's no more
Better
NBA.
than the league. Yeah.
There's no CBA. There's none of that. This is intercontinental competition.
Right.
Listen, man, I tell
Look at what they
anybody
did.
when they talk
The
about
IQ,
other
Big Three.
leagues, when you talk about other leagues, at this point, it's impossible. Nobody's going to generate the money to be able to pay players to play in another league.
It's
Bro,
not
you
gonna
got
happen.
to think about this, bro.
It ain't gonna happen.
Bro. So
It's not gonna happen.
before you get to paying the players, you got people who are going to invest in your dreams and your business model. And the fact that Kobe had a business model and a dream that was immeasurable, where like the entire globe is going to compete, instead of it being going to the Olympics. We're not going to the Olympics. Now every team has to compete, bro. That
So
means
Will,
those
let
players
me-
like Giannis.
Hey, I'm with Legend. I'm with Will on this, man.
And then
Yeah,
too,
Hey, I'm with Will on this. I want to ask this question though. Hey, Charles, so you tell me if Kobe started the league, you telling me you wouldn't pay $100 for ticket, you wouldn't pay $200 for ticket? That money would go straight to the players, man.
bro.
I mean that'll be
And
nice, but
That'd
international
be an
league.
even bigger contract. They
And
filling
then
up
listen,
the same amount of people in gyms.
then look at this. Think about the travel.
Give me 20 seconds. I'm gonna respond to you in 20 seconds, bro. I'm not gonna have to pay $100, bro. Why? Because everybody across the entire globe is gonna pay damn near $20 and get the same type of money, if not more. I'm not gonna have to pay more
Yep,
to see what Kobe had in
could be.
sight because there's gonna be way more of us, bro. I'm gonna have to
Could
pay
be.
less. I'm gonna
Could
have
be,
to
but
pay
them
less.
NBA tickets, of course, I see be up there, man. And then
Hey,
some a lot of seats be
$500 for what Kobe had in mind.
$1,000, $500 or whatever. I mean, I'm sure people would be glad to pay that $200.
Right.
I would.
Yeah, you know, a lot of
But
people
hold on,
would.
but like that's cool. But at the same time, but if Kobe got the entire fucking world watching, and you got every player, it's an entire worldly league, it's an international league, bro.
Hey, Dave,
Pay per view, bro. You paying like $25, $50 bro, for the finals, bro. You're not coming out of pocket crazy like that no more, bro.
Hey,
Oh, yeah,
Dave,
yeah, I mean,
your mic, Dave, is still coming with the echo and is I don't know what it is.
My bad.
Oh, is that me?
Hey, let me say this real quick, and I'm gonna fall back. Let me say this real quick. Hey, Will, saying it's like 20,000 people could fill up an NBA arena. It's the same thing. If Kobe was to start, he got 20,000 people in there paying $100, $200. It's the same money, but it ain't going to all of these other people and these people, these agents who don't. Cause you know what I'm saying? So the money is gonna be dispersed more so along the players. Is what I'm getting at. Same amount of people that can be filling the gym, but they charge 102 cheaper than what the NBA charging, and it's going back to the right people that it need to go to. So it'd be more than 304. It'd be more than 60 million a year. That's basically what Jason Tatum getting, basically.
Yeah, and I agree with that, and that's why I say like,
but
what we have to understand is like, who is Kobe? And what did Kobe want? Who is the real Kobe? Kobe then he wasn't Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan didn't give a fuck. He didn't put back into the NBA what he took out. Kobe put in and wanted to expand, wanted to do more. He wanted courtside seats was not going to be like no $100, $1,000, $800 for a courtside seat, $800 per seat. It wasn't going to be that. I'll look for courtside seats.
But the NBA got paid off Michael Jordan.
Right, but at the same time, Kobe wasn't going to get paid off them, and that's why he got knocked off, bro. That's my whole point.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just saying, but
with the conspiracy theories, man, y'all tripping. Ain't nobody killed Kobe. They said Kobe told that man didn't want to fly. That man, and Kobe told that man he wanted to go. They were foggy that day. Kobe wanted to go ahead on with the trip.
Nah, I don't believe
and you was there, and you was there too, Trav. You heard him. You heard the man say he didn't want to fly.
I mean, that's the information I got from the story.
I'm gonna get him right now, bro, because Kobe's wife right now she just won a lawsuit. You can Google it. You can fact check me. You can fact check everything I'm saying.
Listen, man, I hear what you're saying, but
they caught
Kobe
that man on camera. They caught that man on camera tampering with his helicopter, bro.
Their helicopter was old as shit.
Exactly. They caught that man on camera.
So him messing with they say they caught him on camera. So who made it foggy then?
Bro, being foggy had nothing to do with it, bro.
That's why the thing crashed.
It's always foggy in California. I don't know if you're ever on the west side, my nigga. I don't know if you're ever on the west side, on the west coast, but it's always foggy. It's always foggy out there in the middle of California, Central California. It's always foggy.
But look, I want to go back to the point that you was saying, Will, about what Kobe was trying to start an international league.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, let's say that to be true. Now, here we are with Ice Cube and the Big Three.
Yeah,
with a league right here in America that don't have to deal with the logistics of traveling to other countries to play games, and the NBA is putting a stop.
Yeah,
they were competition for the NBA.
Hold on. What do you think they would do to Kobe Bryant trying to make a global game? They're gonna eliminate the competition. They are too far ahead in the game for anybody to ever catch them. No league could come about and be competitive with the NBA. It's the same thing with Netflix. Everybody on this podcast got Netflix. You know what I'm saying?
I got it.
But we all don't have Disney Plus. We all don't have Hulu. We all don't have Peacock, because none of those streaming platforms will ever be able to put out the content to catch Netflix, because they're so far ahead.
Right.
Nobody will ever start a league and competitively challenge the NBA. They would never competitively challenge the NFL.
But D'Angelo,
that's the point I was trying to make.
But if you try to get it, you try to poison some of them people's minds to reconsider, they eliminate you.
I'm not saying I'm not saying to not do it. What I'm saying is maybe the best way to be successful may be to not come in as a competitor.
And you gotta also think about when it comes down to Netflix, bro. Netflix has Netflix exclusives.
Yeah.
Just like the Big Three. You're not gonna see a NBA game, because like I'll watch NBA TV. I'll watch an NBA game, and I might watch a Hardwood Classic. But
I'm watching now. They got the Bulls in Cleveland on right now.
Exactly. And when it comes down to the Big Three, there's none of that, bro. They're selling out. And they're playing half court. So they might have 110% of what the NBA might be getting.
Right.
Because they got way more of a crowd. They got less space taken up for the competition.
It is because it's half court.
Because it's half court, and those guys out there are
All this
still
shit.
able to play at a high level. Hezzy God, bro. I played against Hezzy God, bro.
And we just covered that, right? And I hope Cube gonna pay the players. I hope he been paying them better than he paid the people on Friday. But Chris Tucker and all them, dad according to him, he wasn't really paying them, huh?
Hey,
don't do that, Dave.
Today,
Dave, don't do that.
That's what they
You know, I
said.
said he had to
They
bring that
came
up.
out and said that. So as black folks, we need to be fair with each other, man.
Look,
About
don't
what I'm saying.
blame that on Q.
But like you said,
Q wasn't
if
the
y'all
one
want to
paid
go,
them.
huh?
Q wasn't the one that paid them.
And that was 30 years ago.
bro. When you go to the park, bro.
Hey, look, so you know better than you know better than the people who participated in the movie, is what you're telling me?
Q wasn't the one that paid them.
I'm
So who
asking
paid
you.
him?
So you know better than you know better than them. Chris Tucker. You know better than Dad. You know better than all them who participated in the movie. I
Go back and
ain't know
check.
that.
Go back and check.
Shit. I ain't know you know better than them.
Hey, the one thing we gotta take out of that too, bro, is who is Ice Cube, and what does Ice Cube project as a person?
Right.
I'm not going for none of that weird stuff, bro. It has to be legit. Like we gotta stand on a certain type of element.
I did too. How much?
Yep.
How much you say the player should get paid for a 10-game season?
You gotta get paid on based on how you feel in the seats. If
I'm
people
saying
come to see me, I
it's a
want to get paid based
10-game
on who
season.
coming to see me.
That's what I'm saying. It's a 10-game season.
They play every Saturday.
Child, you can go look up the NBA revenue and pretty much divide it by 82, and you can get a closer, look on what players paying should be getting paid, could be getting
See,
paid.
I'm just
But
asking.
the owners, but all of them owners are not trying to let it happen because Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, they paying their bills too well. They family eat. They billionaires because of Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. You know what I'm saying? They making more than Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
And the
Oh yeah,
owners
they
ain't
making
Lives.
big.
It's like college football. You got the coach's daughter who riding around in nice cars, Hummers or whatever, but the players can't have that. Come on, man.
but
Black labor, white wealth. Stop it, man.
the main thing is that no owner in the history of ownership is gonna give away what he ain't got. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
he
Bro,
got
it ain't what he ain't got. They got more than that, bro. Like the players is the value, man. And the players is a great investment. They made back more than their money on their investment. You know what I'm saying? Like what other investment could you put in on you know what I'm saying? The Negroes is the best investment. Everybody know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they want us to shut up. They've been wanting us to shut up
That's
for
why I
500
said
years.
I don't mind that man getting $300 million. I don't give man, break them motherfuckers. They've been breaking us since. We've been in this motherfucker.
Listen. I don't think anybody on here mind what he getting paid. I think it's
from State Farm.
most people just talking about if you the owner of that team or you the GM, would you pay him that or would you go another route?
Well, of course. Hey, Chad, don't you know that the amount that players get paid is a percentage? So if the league bring in more revenue, that total is going to be higher. Of course. Don't look at the total. Don't look at the total. Look at the percentage. Also, you can look at the bargaining agreement and what percentage that they paying now because they just did the new bargaining agreement. So don't focus on that. Focus on the percentage. The total will be what the total is based off the percentage. Stop, man.
And
Come
also,
on, man.
what you gotta look at is
I ain't talking about it like
you
that.
don't have to play so many. You don't have
But
to.
that's the only way to do math.
You don't have to pay the
I
amount
know
of
they
players
got to pay him. I ain't
to get the
saying that.
same
I know
result.
they got to pay somebody. They got to pay him.
And exactly,
But it's just
you don't have to pay the amount of players the same amount to get the same results nowadays, bro. Now, if you got two solid players, bro, they gonna have to put together a super team. That's when they came with the term super team because now two solid players are not getting it done no more, bro. You gotta have a
listen,
super
man.
team dominate
The
the league
super
now,
team, all that, how they making it now, you not gonna have all them players. That's why like Phoenix pull what they pull, that's gonna be over with. You're not gonna be able to get 3 superstars, 3 all-stars like that on the team. That's why they pull what they pull. The
That
next couple
luxury
of
tax.
years, that's gonna be over with. You might have 2 stars on the team. You ain't gonna be able to get 3 no more.
That's why I anticipate
But it all depends on
Phoenix
the
trading,
player,
getting
bro,
off of
and
Bradley
what
Beal.
side, bro. Because look, Austin Reeves said the best teammate he ever had was Russell Westbrook. Why? But we think he's selfish. We think he Kobe-like, right? Because we thought Kobe was selfish. But why did Austin Reeves say that Russell Westbrook was the best teammate he ever had? I just want to put that question out there.
Yeah, and with that being said, look how they underpaid Westbrook. Look how they underpaid Bruce Brown.
Yeah,
The Denver Nuggets ain't champions without Bruce Brown.
exactly. Ayo
Yep.
getting more than motherfucking Westbrook, and Ayo ain't did shit.
Yeah,
Ayo ain't did shit in the league. He getting $7 million a year. Westbrook getting $4. How?
So, but see, this the thing though.
What's the thing?
Well,
That's a
he
7-time
getting
All-Star.
He didn't. The thing, no,
Yeah,
what I'm gonna say, the thing is, he didn't have to sign that contract.
That's a 7-time All-Star. It don't even matter about that. It's all about respect.
Okay, like
And
I say,
and I get what you just said. He the one that signed
the contract.
He the one that signed it. But I'm just saying though. But they let you know he all about winning though. He want to win a championship.
But I feel like that too. I feel like that's way too low of money for Westbrook.
Yeah, for Westbrook, yeah.
If some of these other little role players can get 100 million, so you telling me he can't at least get 20, 25 million a year?
And he could have. He could have.
He should.
Like
he should have.
Hey, Trav, I want to ask y'all this right here.
Hey, I just want us all to answer one question, bro. Do we not deserve it, bro? Did we not do that? Did we not take the lead?
But check this example out, though. Check this out, Will. Hey, Will, check this out. So, everybody know who the main man is at ESPN. Stephen A. Smith.
Right, Stephen A. Smith.
Okay, you telling me Stephen A. ain't worth majority of that income that the ESPN bring in on that show? But what he getting paid pennies compared to what he really bringing in.
No. Yeah. No, I don't think he is, bro. No, I don't think he is, bro, because every chance he gets,
bro, what you mean you don't think he is? He's the reason why you watching.
I'm gonna tell you why, bro.
You wouldn't be watching no cold pizza.
Every chance he gets, bro.
I don't know, bro. You wouldn't be watching no cold pizza, bro. You watch it First Take because Stephen A. created that name, basically.
Bro. You wouldn't be
watching what Skip Bayless, whatever his show name is. You watching that because of Shannon Sharp, man.
What I need you to understand, bro, is like
black labor, white wealth, man. Stop it.
No, bro. At the end of the day, what I want you to understand is like when buddy from the Lakers, the white boy.
You gotta stay consistent, man. Stay consistent,
bro. I'm gonna be consistent. Let me land. I got you. But look, when the white boy from the Lakers with the headband, when he got caught smoking weed, Stephen A. Smith, his response was not the same as J.R. Smith or anybody else who was smoking
bump his pay. Bump his pay. Bump his pay, Will. And where's the bump pay gonna go to? Who's gonna get this bump pay?
Stephen A. Smith would tear down his own people, bro. He would tear down his own people, bro.
He doing that for a check. He doing that for a check.
Exactly.
We should be employing Stephen A. Smith.
You're right.
That's why I say it's not deserving, bro. He don't deserve that, bro. Because at the end of the day,
wow, you said to go through. Hey, Will, bro. I'm not getting this, bro. The man is bringing in the revenue. He's probably worth more than. He's definitely worth more. He ain't even get nowhere near 50% of the revenue. He's definitely worth that. He's probably worth more like 80.
Can we respect it though, bro? Can we respect that, bro? Can we respect the fact that he gonna tear down his own people, bro, for the same crime, for the same mistake? Come on, bro. You gonna tear down your own people, bro? You gonna have a whole segment tearing down your whole people, and then you gonna speak real lightly like about the other side, bro. That's not cool.
Bro, you don't pay his bills, bro. You don't pay his bills. You don't pay his bills. You pay the white people bills. You watch every time you turn on it, watch ESPN. You paying their bill. You don't pay his bill. You don't sign his checks. Let me hear you. Let's see you sign his checks, and then you say that. Then you can have a complaint.
Super Day.
So this is what I'm asking, bro. Do you really feel like that? Because we're not asking about anything else. We're asking about how you feel. I don't feel like he should even be getting paid. Like I feel like Jaylen Brown should get paid because yes, he took that
See,
stance with Kyrie and Stephen A. Smith when he was getting paid. He tore us down as a people, bro. That's why I feel like he shouldn't get it. I feel like Jaylen Brown should get it because he didn't tear his own people down, bro.
Okay,
Stephen
hold
A.
on.
Smith,
Let's let Trav get his point in. Go ahead, Trav.
what I was trying to say, 'cause I'm just sitting back listening. See, the disconnect is like, if we talking about the business of it, or are we talking about the race of it?
Business, thank you.
I mean,
See, that's the thing about it, because when he say,
bro, it
look,
coincides.
Will, when he
You're
say
right.
Stephen A. should get that money, that's the same way we talking about Jaylen Brown on the Celtics. Like, he the star of the team, so he gonna get that amount of money. It's the same way with ESPN.
But we talking about whether or not we agree with that. That's why I said, is it personal or are we talking about in general? Because yeah,
But bro,
Stephen A.
We
Smith,
just talk about
hey,
business.
Will put like this, bro. Stephen A. made the pie. Why is he just getting a half a slice?
I
But
think
you okay with that though? That's cool though. I
do we
know what
really
you're
want to
saying at now.
support him though? That's the
I
thing.
know
Like,
where you stand. Don't look for me to support you if that's how you stand. Because
right?
you made the whole pie, but I'm only gonna give you the crust.
I'm
All
saying like
right, that's what we're doing in
I feel
2023.
like you don't even. I feel like he don't even deserve that, bro.
Yeah, bro,
He
you
don't deserve the
stuttering because you
platform.
know you fucking up, man. That ain't that. You can't stand on that, man. There's no
I
way
can
you can
stand on it.
confidently
Hold on, I'm gonna
double
tell you the
down
reason
on
why.
what you're saying.
I'm gonna tell you the reason why I can stand on it, bro. Because what he says and the stance he takes is detrimental to us and our
Dude,
people. Because
everybody having to kiss
everybody
ass and
on
shit
this
these
podcast
days,
is
man.
black, right?
Don't mean me and you have to do it. We might be in a different position. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying? So, but Stephen A. is doing Stephen A. because of course he's a
bro,
capitalist just like a lot of people. But yeah, I'm like you. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like you
but
or
why put us
Holcomb,
down, bro?
all of
I
them.
know
We all hate
I
that
don't
joint.
think they should give you a platform, and that's
But
just
but
my
but
stance.
but bro,
I don't
no
think you
black
should be getting
person is
this.
trying to employ Stephen A. Smith. So he's gonna do what they want. I
Exactly,
don't
but Jaylen
agree
Brown
with
is not
selling
gonna
out.
do what they want,
I
bro.
don't agree with selling out. But if you don't want somebody to sell out, then offer them the opportunity so they don't have to be a sellout.
But who's gonna offer the opportunity though? Who's gonna give him the opportunity? The big
According to
three?
you, he could be doing it for black folks. That's the way you said it.
No, he could be taking a stance and instead of saying J.R. Smith is this and that and it's all detrimental to his career, but like
And
you
they
gonna
can
let
take a
the
stand on
white
his
boy from the
paycheck too.
Lakers
They
do
can
his
get rid of him
thing,
too.
bro.
He only
I
could do
just
what he got. He got a podcast, man. When he get to it, man. He get to it. He get to it.
all
You
right,
know,
So
I got
actually,
guys like
I might not
Cameron
be
and
in
Mason
tune to
coming
his
up.
podcast.
So look, hold on. This is Will. This is my take on it. Like, we can't sit up and not listen to everything that a person says. We can't pick one thing that he does and discredit everything else that he do. We're not gonna agree 100% with everything everyone says or do, but Stephen A. He does things that pushes grind my gears, but at the same time, Stephen A. champions for us at the same time in
He
some
does hold us
instances.
accountable, 100%.
So you know what I'm saying? Like we can't expect to agree with every single thing he say and do, because I'm gonna tell you this: if I was on that television, they wouldn't agree with a lot of shit I got to say. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
Yeah, you'll be out of there too. You'll be unemployed, and I would be out of there. So I ain't gonna go the Stephen A. route. I'll be out of there, but I get it. I get it. Stephen A. Stephen A. is the pie. Will, I don't know when you Will. Okay, you make a pie. Go get you one. Make you a pie, and I come through the crib and I give you a piece of the crust. How about that? If you consistent with what you're saying.
Well, bro, if I make a podcast, bro, if I make a podcast, bro, it's gonna be to a point where it's like these guys.
If you got a podcast where you start making money, you ain't gonna pay us, and we help you get there. That's the way
Well,
you
we're not.
saying it.
Well, we're not, bro. I don't think you understand who you're talking to, right? Because like what you saying right now makes me think like Okay, the people that I have under me in my militia, which is
See, first of
legally,
all, a black man should never be talking about somebody being under them. You're supposed to empower your brothers, man. Just like the Harlem Way, man. Motherfuckers give you something on
right?
consignment. You know, they try to make you out of your own boss. That's what I appreciate about that Harlem movement, even
Okay,
back when all of them
bro,
guys and the civil rights was pushing for. We got to get out of that mentality of trying to, I got this person working for me. What, you want to be a slave owner? Nah,
it's
man. You
not
know what
that,
I'm saying?
bro. It's
We
not that, bro.
collaborate with
Look,
each other. We
give me
okay.
a moment
We
to think your
partnership
mindset
with
real
each
quick.
other. I might not be I'm not worth what D'Angelo get. I'm not worth. I'm not
I
nearly
get
worth
it,
what he.
bro. But
Right.
let me
But
enlighten
guess
you
what
real
though?
quick,
Guess
bro.
Hold
what
on,
though?
hold on, hold on, hold on. Can I
I'm
ask
gonna
a
tell you
question?
what I'm saying, bro. Because
Go
at
ahead.
some
Go
point
ahead.
in time, bro,
Somebody need to move the needle.
there's gonna
No,
be
I want to
Cause
somebody.
this
ask
ain't
Dave.
moving it.
No, I want to ask Dave.
Go,
Yeah.
go ahead, Trav.
Hold up, bro.
Does
I
the
don't even
army,
want that, bro. I don't want to change the topic real quick,
does the
bro.
army need
Will
a
won't let
general?
you. Will won't let you.
Does the army need a general?
Say, yeah,
Okay,
I
so
agree with
if
that, Trav.
Somebody has to have some type of
But
somebody
degree.
got
hold
to
on,
Somebody has
lead.
to have somebody who
Will,
don't
what you
know
a
better
narcissist? You
even teach
self-centered,
them
bro?
better.
Can somebody else ask a question?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe this should be the.
Somebody got to lead.
So,
See,
yeah, bro. Listen,
I agree
bro.
with.
Like,
I agree. Go ahead, Dave.
Everybody's on the
nah. What
same
I'm
page,
saying
bro.
is, why we saying work for me? Work for me, like you the king or whatever. Bro, ain't nobody
It's not
working for
being
you.
a
They
king,
working
bro.
for themselves. They working for the best interest of their family. Bro,
Hey, look at this,
if
bro.
D'Angelo is worth 80%, he's worth 80%. I ain't worth, I'm barely worth 10%. You know what I'm saying? But that D'Angelo bring in more than I do. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it, man. We all leaders, man. Forget that boss title. Be a leader.
Bro, you
And
can't think about it that way, bro.
empower your
You,
people to do what you doing.
bro, you can't think about it that way,
Oh, I'm
bro.
a boss.
You
That
have to
shit
think about it
whack,
in the
bro. That's white
mentor,
people mentality.
bro.
That shit whack, bro. Empower
Bro,
each
it's
other,
not
man.
whack, bro. You have to think
That
about it in a
shit whack,
mentorship
bro.
type
That
of
shit
way,
whack because
bro.
you following after the white man, trying to be like the white man. I'm a boss. Get the fuck out of here, man.
All right, bro. I get that. I get that. I understand how you feel, bro. But at the same time, there comes a point in time where there's a younger brother, there's somebody younger than you that you are taking under your wing, bro. That you want to just listen to you, bro,
And he's
and let
not
you
worth
guide
what
them,
you're
bro.
worth, bro. He is not worth the revenue that you're worth.
At the same time, we all understand that they may not be the case. He may not be able to do what I do, but at the same time, I can teach him and show him. So he should just level down, understand this, and let me show you this. And then when you want to level up, I'm not gonna stop you from leveling up.
Yeah, but all that worker, he worked for me and all that's condescending, bro.
Yeah, it's like
Whatever,
it's
man.
leader. Hey, leader and boss.
At some point, that's what it comes to, bro. Just like
But
the NOI, bro.
Will, let me ask you this: leader and bosses. You know what I'm saying? It could be separate. It could be two different. It could be two different titles, two different positions.
Well, no, I don't want to speak on no bosses, bro, because bosses ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't want
Bosses
nobody
are
thinking I'm talking
selfish.
about bosses.
Bosses are selfish.
I'm not talking about
Leaders
bosses.
make sure everybody around them eat.
Yeah, because
Exactly. I'm talking about
yeah,
leaders.
but listen,
Exactly.
I
listen.
want to. I want to sit at the table. I want to sit at the table with a bunch of people that's equal to me. I don't want to. If I'm at the table, I don't want to be the one buying everybody's dinner. I
And
want to be.
even if they're not, bro, I want them to get to
That's
the
why
point
you're
where
worth
they can
more.
do what I'm doing.
That's why you're worth more. So it's part of a partnership. It's a partnership.
Yeah.
I can't say I'm equal
But
to D'Angelo because that's not real. Everybody is
but
not the same, bro.
Yeah,
But that
that's
don't
why I
mean
said
that
I'm
your
not saying
servants.
equal. I'm not saying equal. I'm saying self-sufficient, but also
That's why you make
not
them
being
self-sufficient. Hey, bro, I'm
not
gonna
being
give you
nobody's boss.
5%. You work hard, blah blah blah. I'm gonna help you put your family
Exactly,
ahead.
bro. But we
You
all
know,
gotta understand, bro. We
the
all
same
gotta
thing
come
what
up
Will
under
was
somebody,
saying, but
bro.
just the language is condescending.
Right, right. And that's why I want to correct myself, bro. I don't want to make it seem like, oh, I'm the end
And I
all
fuck
be
with you,
all.
Will, for that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. It's not the end all be all because I said it. It's because, bro, I am your guiding light right now, bro. I see that you are seeing things in a negative way. I want to bring you back to the positive way. You feel me? I don't want you to see the world this way. I want you to see the world the way that it can be more constructive for you. You feel me? So it's not about like it just I'm your boss. It's the fact that I know better and I can show you better. So let me lead you into
You're the
that.
leader. You're my leader, man. You're the leader.
Up to a certain extent. Because once you get to a certain point, you might know more than me. Because times are always changing.
A person who worked for a boss, or he bossing me around, he telling me when to bend over. You end up in Stephen A. situations.
That's what the white man, bro. That's not with us. With us, it's like, bro, I brought you into this so you can understand and notice, and then take over and know that you can go out here and lead and spread the same example.
Like one thing I was gonna say, like I understand what Dave's saying about, you know, everybody this and that, but what I was gonna say is, like, sometimes you got people that just want to follow. You got people that they don't want to stand on the side of you because they don't want all the responsibilities that you got. They don't want to do all that, but they will follow
that's
you.
Why that's why every team has to have a leader.
Yeah,
you know, or you have, or you can have, you can have a collective of owners, just like NBA teams, part owner, minority owner, and all of that stuff, majority owner. Come on, man.
Personally, I don't want them type of people around me. If you're not looking to be equal, you know what I'm saying? You want to be up under somebody's thumb. I don't want you around me.
And then you gotta look.
Wow, that's crazy. You said, how can somebody be equal to you? I mean, everybody, like a team, everybody got a majority on it, then they got people, investors. They got a minority on it.
I didn't say equal to me. I said it want to be.
That's why they following you. That's why they following you.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. I want them to have that ambition.
You know, that's why they following D'Angelo.
Yeah, I dig that.
If I do the right thing and I pay my homage with D'Angelo, I'm gonna be a boss. I might not a boss, but a leader. I might not want to be a leader. I might just want to be this. Might want a higher position. Everybody is not gonna be the leaders, but that opportunity, y'all get what I'm saying, man. Come on.
I understand both y'all points though.
You really got a valid point, bro. But at the same time, we gotta understand, like,
there's levels to it.
We're not having a conversation about what the Europeans are doing, bro. We're having a conversation about what we're doing for us.
I mean, it starts with
Stephen A. is putting us down, bro. Stephen A.
I don't think nobody on here disagree with that. I probably feel stronger about that than you do. But at the end, I'm able to step back and take an overview and look at it. Okay, maybe that's why this man is worth it. Now, that ain't why, because we still will watch him. Just miss us with all
that's what they want.
Just miss us with the rest of the antics and stuff.
They want somebody like
no, I'm just saying. I agree with you. I know what your intention is. If you own the network, Stephen A. would cut all of that out, bro. That's what I'm telling you. He wouldn't have to do all of that.
Hey, Will, I want to add this too, like, slightly, you know what I'm saying? Your argument and what you're saying is kind of like part of the problem, and let me tell you why. Because you on the podcast, you're on the show right now,
yes, sir.
And you're saying, fuck Stephen A. Let's get Stephen A. off the show. He ain't worth the money. He not doing this for us and that for us or whatever. But at the end of the day, he's still one of us, and that's something that Black people need to do as a whole. Is we need to learn to stay on code. Like, we shouldn't be saying Stephen A. shouldn't be on this show. In the same way,
I'm not saying that.
Hold on. In the same way, we shouldn't be saying Barack Obama was a horrible president because he one of us. He got in. That was the best. That's the best thing. That's the best thing he could have did, was get in. And as a whole, we should be staying on code and not saying we shouldn't. If we want to talk privately about those issues, but publicly, we should be standing united, and we should not be saying those type of things. And that's just my opinion.
And I definitely feel you, bro.
That's a whole other topic for another day. But presidents don't run the country; they just the face of it. But that's a whole other topic.
I get that. But I'm not.
I never disagree with you. But before anybody go too far into that, that's a whole other topic, man.
Yeah, see, it's hard
And
because like
I think you're 100% right, bro. And at the end of the day, bro, we all
Well, I
know.
think he's 99% right.
Well, no, I think we've all been sitting back. We're just
I'm
waiting
throwing
for
shade,
somebody.
D'Angelo.
We've been waiting for somebody who really is gonna take that stance, bro, for us.
And you see,
Because
that's the problem, man,
I'm
with black
saying, so
folks,
like
man.
we
We
created it
always
all,
depending
bro.
on one person to do things when we should be training each other up, leading and empowering each other. So when one man fall, the next two people pick it up. Those two fall, four more people picking it up. Come on,
But
Yeah,
man, like that.
we
That's our
just keep
problem. We
falling
don't
lower and
empower each
lower,
other,
bro. That's the
huh?
thing, bro. We keep falling lower and lower and lower, and our
Well, what I'm
vibrations
saying
keep
is,
getting lower and lower.
one man shouldn't just have the password to the safe. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not
That
that,
man
bro.
died
Because
tomorrow, we screwed.
we have plenty of people, bro. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
We
for example, we talking about basketball. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
cruise we
he
don't.
empowered so many people to crack open the books and learn. Like we got
You,
people like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar
you
are
said
doing
Kareem
life.
Abdul-Jabbar that was speaking against Kyrie Irving about the jab? That Kareem Abdul-Jabbar you talking about? I'm
Yeah,
just
the
trying to
same person,
figure. Oh, okay.
the same same
So
same guy,
you
same
saying Lou
guy.
Alcindor or Kareem? Okay, okay.
Kareem, he wanted the best for all of us at one point, bro. We never had to go against the odds until we had ourselves put in a position where we are the odds we have to go against. Like,
Man, it's just like psychology is a dependent variable, man. We respond based on, you know, the factors, man. We respond based on the variables,
right,
man, that we
right,
placed in. And it's just a simple, we can't get personal about it.
yeah, for sure. I agree.
For me, I probably could quit. I could say what I want because I was raised up. My mom, what I'm saying, had her own, what I'm saying, three houses, moved from the projects, went and got three houses, had food supply in the backyard. I'm talking chickens. I'm talking, what I'm saying, of course, the eggs coming in. Sometimes she'll kill some of the chickens or whatever. The
Hey,
damn,
but the
she
podcast
had a
we on right now,
garden, the
fam.
pea. She had the lima beans, the collard greens, the cabbage. We had all that. We even had pear trees and all of that. So my mom was a type that if she did decide to go work with somebody else or whatever, because they got more clientele, she threw her weight around. She made them get like they had an AC for her, but then AC for the lady upstairs. But she made them go get AC for the whole building. She said, "I'm not coming back to work until you do it." They called her back a month or so later. They said, "You come back to work. We got AC for everybody else." Yeah,
Hey,
we got
bro.
AC in the building, so she came
Hey,
back to work. But she could do
we
that
live in an
because
age
she
right
don't
now,
she don't
bro.
have to go to work and lick ass because she's in a position of power. She's in
right,
ownership.
right. That, definitely. And we gotta put ourselves in more positions of power. That definitely has to be the goal. And hey,
Yeah, we can't
that
hold the
three,
power to
three,
ourselves, man.
hey, and 304 million can contribute to the cause. Go Jalen Brown.
Facts.
So we go. I'm a pivot to the next topic. We spent an extremely long amount of time on that one, and this one, you know what I'm saying. This is just a little personal jab for me, at Dave. You know what I'm saying. I want you to read that comment, Dave.
I won't even need part.
We
Man,
always had these moments with all these people that are his peers.
Yeah, he said one of the best compliments I ever got when Kobe recognized that killer's instinct behind the smile coming from Steph Curry.
Yeah, and you see how much it matters. Uh, you know
facts.
the respect that his peers have. Like LeBron doesn't get that respect. And Kobe, and this was before Kobe died. A lot of people like to say.
whoa.
A lot of people
Yeah,
like
I
to
mean,
say.
Kobe, at one point in time, nobody wanted to play with Kobe, but he got it. He can't be selfish. You can't get nowhere being selfish. So I applaud Kobe.
Yeah, at the end, he whatever that Olympics he went to, was it 2010? What Olympics did he went and they won the gold?
Yeah, I think that was '08, and that's when he pretty much changed his reputation, started changing it around.
Yeah, he realized he
He
had to.
sacrificed his friendship for the team.
Yeah,
He ran right straight through Arkansas.
yeah, and see, because the previous 12 years or whatever, he was secluded and alone, didn't have any friends and things like that. Then he kind of changed the narrative, but you know what I'm saying. Things like that are the reason why he's the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he could be my GOAT, but he ain't the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? So I'm putting whole lot more respect on Kobe, especially after this show. But I understand, bro. Like you can't get 50% or 55% out of 44%. I'm just saying.
You cannot. It won't work.
I think you know what I'm talking about. But okay, yeah. Let me focus on lifting up Kobe though.
Here we go, man. Man, if you hey, you want to go and take your full shot, Dave, take it. If it's open, take the shot.
Nah, man, it's just levels to it, man. It's just levels to it. It's just
Magic
levels to it.
Johnson the best.
I can see
Magic Johnson the
though,
best
like from
Laker ever.
Jake. Hey Trav, I can see like from Jake's standpoint, if you had all the best players that ever played in the game right now today on the teams, and they paid Jaylen Brown more than they paid Michael Jordan or Kareem, I can see the issue with that because he just took the lion's share. And like I said, I'm not worth what D'Angelo worth. I'm not worth what Will is worth. I could be. You know what I'm saying? You never know. It depends on who's bringing it in. But like if you had but today's game, come on, how many more players is better than Jaylen Brown?
Right?
Huh? How many more players is better than Jaylen Brown? And you got to look at look at the salary cap. Look at the salary cap, and then divide that into the team. Basically, tell me what kind of lion's share do you think Jaylen Brown deserve, and it probably won't be too far off. And look at what players is getting paid. Go take somebody's contract, divide it into the team salary cap, and then you'll see their percentage. And go off the percentages, man. But yeah.
Yeah, but they pay him. They gonna have to pay Tatum. So my thing is, how much money you gonna have for the rest of the team?
We'll find out.
They'll basically be like the Phoenix Suns.
Well,
Go look at the payroll, man.
They already have an established roster already.
I don't know. That kind of hurt him getting rid of Smart.
Not really, because he's on a good timeline. He's on that timeline where he can get paid at. When is Tatum? How can you say that without knowing when Tatum contract is due? For extension.
He gonna get more than Brown.
Right, they're worth it, bro. It fits into the salary cap, man.
But see, I'm telling you, I think they're gonna go back. It's just for me. I don't see.
So you think they not, bro? They're gonna keep making money.
Yeah, they're gonna make the money. See, the business part about the money,
the percentage is
the money is nothing to them. To the owner, the team, the money they paying him is nothing. That's pennies for them. Before, when you looking at the team and
yep.
Who else you gonna pay to come there with them?
Bro, you may not realize. You probably don't realize that's probably not even. They're probably paying him 33% of the team salary. Jaylen Brown is a third. He's worth a third of the team. I mean, or at least 25% of the team worth. That's probably the salary this year. I think it's going to be up to what 250, 240 something. So you divide, you know what I'm saying? 240 is 60 million. 60 into what 240. That's pretty much 28. So pretty much 33%. I'm just doing approximate math. I mean, guesstimation, making a guesstimation. So that other 33% or 30% will be there for Jason Tatum. So they probably will take up 60% of the team salary, and everybody else, can share the 40%. So they building around it. It's around them. So
That's
they
why I'm
committed.
telling you. That's why they won't win.
Bro, that's how every team is set up, man.
Nah, every team not set up like that.
Yeah. I mean, mine is like the Miami Heat. LeBron and them took less money. Got like 17%. They both took like 17 million. They both took about 20% of the salary or 25% of the salary each, or 20%, I'll say, and then the rest of the team got paid the 40%. That's on every roster, man. The
And that's
stars
what
take the lion's share of the team salary.
and that's why right now the Lakers
That's
got
why
a better team than the Celtics.
bro. That's what everybody can't get paid the same, bro. You can't treat everybody the same.
I ain't saying that, but when you got the 2 or 3 players at the top getting all the money, and the rest of them getting pennies,
Trav, that's
you
been
ain't
going
gonna
on
win.
already for decades, bro. Where you been?
What I'm saying is, like, right
Trav,
now,
I'm trying to stop you from.
it's
I'm trying to stop you from going down that slippery slope, bro. If you go back and look at the salary caps for back in the past, the team salary, look at the contracts on that team. Those guys, the stars made up pretty much more than 60%. And the other players, the veterans and all that, the rookie contracts and all that to help fill the rest of that portion up, like the rest of the 30-40%, even if it was 30%. But you
yeah,
go to like Michael
rookies.
Jordan got pretty much paid like 80% or more of the 80% of the team salary when he got paid that 33
Who?
million because he wasn't getting paid at first. But I'm just saying, Michael
Yeah,
Jordan,
he didn't get paid to like them last couple of years of his career with the
right,
Bulls.
right. But I'm just saying, some player like Kobe, he was getting paid 27 million. That was pretty much half of the Lakers team salary. He was getting paid almost 50%.
You said Kobe?
Yeah. So what's a 30% gonna hurt?
Man, I
Somebody
don't
might could
know,
do the
man.
math, man. Somebody could do the math and look at the team salary cap, look at Boston, and then factor in do Jalen Brown contract. Divide that into 240 and give me that percentage,
But
and
see,
that's what Jason Tatum got.
but
I
see,
mean, Jalen Brown got, and that's what Jason
but,
Tatum would get also.
So, well,
but
wait,
you saying that, but every team, just like right now, every team ain't
Every
got
team
2
is
players
doing that.
that's making a couple of $100 million.
No, you're looking at the
And
total. Get off of the total, Trav. Go look at the
listen.
percentage.
Hold on. You talking about the percentages? What
Yes,
I'm
man.
saying,
Focus only
just
on the
listen to what I'm
percentages.
saying. It's teams out there right now. Say like, okay, you got how you had, Anthony Davis and LeBron, they making so much. Then they had Westbrook. How many
Those
teams
three
had
took
that
up the
many
salary
players
cap.
making that much money?
A lot of teams
Everybody
got it like
cap
that. You
is
just
different. Everybody spend their money different. Every team is not spending their money the same. So you
listen.
tell that lie.
That ain't a lot, bro. That's just your lack of knowledge of the team
So
salary
how,
cap.
how
You don't know the history. You didn't even study it.
hold on, let me ask you a
You
question.
going off of your opinions.
Let,
That's your
can
opinion at the
I ask
end of
you
the
a
day.
question? Can I
Go
ask you
ahead,
a
man.
question?
Go ahead, bro.
Last year, what the top two or three players on the Houston Rockets were making?
Those players, bro, they was on the rookie salary cap.
All of them?
What you talking about? Yeah, like John Wall was taking up the salary cap and he wasn't even playing.
So hold on. Look at the Phoenix Suns last year. What the
Okay.
top 2-3 players were making on their team? That's what I'm trying to. The
You
point I'm
keep
trying to make.
looking at the
Every
total. You
team
cannot
ain't
accurately
paying
say that
players the
without looking at
same.
a percentage. We know they ain't gonna get paid the same. I just said I ain't worth what D'Angelo worth. I ain't worth what Jake from State Farm is worth.
So what you saying about the percentages? That's what I'm telling you about the Boston Celtics. If Tatum and Brown, both of them making $300 and something million, what you got for the rest of the team?
They're gonna have money for the rest of the team. This ain't like the NFL where
They
they
gonna
overpay
look like the
quarterbacks.
Phoenix Suns with no bench.
It's not like the NFL where they overpay the white quarterbacks and they don't have no money
That
for the
ain't what
receivers
we
and other
talking about,
positions.
Dave. That ain't
That's
what we
basically where
talking
you
about.
going at, man. Hey,
Look
Angelo,
at
can
the
you
Phoenix
mediate
Suns.
this, bro? Like, am I
You
making
not
any sense?
listening.
Is that making any sense, man? Anybody else? Because we, right now, you know what I'm saying?
So hold on. Let
Trav,
me
let me
ask
ask you this,
everybody a question.
Trav, let me ask you this, Trav. Have you looked at the salary caps over the years, the past couple decades? Have you paid attention to it?
And everybody
I
spend
asked
their
you a
money different.
question. Did you?
I mean, I don't know exactly the
And
numbers
so how
everybody
can you
got, but
speak,
I
bro?
paid
How can you
attention
speak
to the
on it?
salary cap.
If you don't know, then how can you speak on it?
Well, let me
Don't
ask
get caught up in
D'Angelo.
the total, man. Pay us
Ask
attention to the
D'Angelo.
percentages.
Do you understand what I'm saying, D'Angelo?
I understand both y'all
Because
points, but
Dave not understanding what I'm saying.
I think that's what I was about to say. I
I
think y'all kind
understand
of
what you're saying, bro. They're
missed
not
it.
going to pay Al Horford a lot of money. They're not going to pay Robert Williams a lot of money. Those are players, are role players. They're not going to pay Porzingis because he ain't going to be healthy. He's not going to get what they're going to be worth. His availability for games is not there. This pretty much might be his last major contract for Porzingis.
But I'm
He's
not
not.
saying
They
everybody
can
gonna make
afford to pay
300
Jason
million.
Tatum and Brown. Does that not make sense to y'all?
Yeah,
What?
they have no if they want to stay competitive, they have no choice.
But to pay Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, man.
They have to.
Right? I want
They
you to
And
have
come
to.
back here. I want you to say. I want to see what you say
And
when. Go ahead, man.
listen, that's something that some of the owners were complaining about, how they get stuck in them situations where they can't grow their team, where they have a choice whether they gotta let that player go and get nothing, or they gonna have to go on paying.
but you know what, Trav,
Man,
that's on the general manager of the team because everybody
thank
had
you.
the
Yeah,
That's
same.
why
yeah,
they.
yeah, that
Thank you.
is.
That's why they get
Everybody had the
fired.
same payroll, the payroll. Everybody
Yeah,
had the same payroll.
yeah, that's on the
Thank you,
GM.
bro. That's
So
on the
you have
But I
GM.
was just saying the Celtics gonna wind up like the Phoenix Suns with no bench.
shit, because
That's what's gonna happen.
if you think that the Phoenix
They
Suns
know
are
how
going
to
to go into
draft,
this
bro. They
season
know
with
how to
no,
draft, man. They know how to
it's not
draft,
even
bro.
any
Don't
of
you?
that. The
But
Boston
you know,
Celtics
Yes, it
or the
is,
Phoenix Suns, they're not gonna go into the season with weak benches because players are gonna sign
I
league
agree.
minimum deals to go over there.
And then
And
I just said that. I'm agreeing with you. I
yeah,
said that to Trav.
yeah. But I also want to ask you this, Trav, because you said this a while back, and I ain't gonna let it slide.
what's that?
You think
Yeah, he got it.
you think that the Los Angeles Lakers gonna be a better team than the Boston Celtics?
Yeah, and this on record. This on record. The team they got
I
more
agree. I
talent
agree with
than the
him.
Boston
I
Celtics.
agree with him. I agree with him.
Man,
This just me, in
listen,
my opinion, of watching basketball.
You ain't by
that
yourself,
team,
Trav. I'm with you on
hey,
that.
that team is reliant on Anthony Davis and
This a new
James
team.
and LeBron
This a
James,
this a new year
right?
and a whole new team. They got different players, so it's not the same as the last couple of years.
Well, hold on. The who got to put the team on their back? LeBron and Anthony Davis. Correct me
But
if I'm wrong.
you right,
No,
cause they the
no, no. This
stars.
year is different because when LeBron and Anthony Davis go out, they got a Rui Hachimura who they can put in his spot. You know what I'm saying? Also, they got a center, from the New Orleans Pelicans or whatever. So they got all the positions of backup. They signed a couple small forwards just in case LeBron can't go and need the rest or whatever. They brought in some quality small forwards or whatever. So it's all about like you said, your bench. And the Lakers got a bench. They got a decent bench, man. They ain't trash.
The problem is LeBron
So,
James and Anthony Davis. It's not who they brought in. It's
bro,
those
the
two
problem,
guys.
bro, you
It's those
thinking
two
like, are
guys.
they gonna be number one? They don't have to be number one in the regular season. All they gotta do is just get in there. And in
I
today's game, all they gotta do is get in the play in. You
yeah, I
see what
don't
the
think that
Miami Heat
they're
did?
not gonna
The
win.
Miami Heat play a bunch
They're
of
not gonna
role G
win.
League players, Trav, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, and Tyler Hero. They make the lion's share of the team. They signed
As
the
Yeah,
rest of them veterans.
as long as LeBron James is on the floor,
Duncan.
they don't have a
Go ahead.
chance to win. They don't have a chance to win as long as LeBron
Yeah.
James is on the floor because LeBron James is in year 20 and he has yet to figure out how to play the game of basketball without the ball in his hand.
And
Yeah.
And
listen, that's a
he is no longer able
Shit.
to will a team to the champ. He's too old. He can't play the
Man,
minutes.
listen.
You can't break
Nah,
down. I
I
know
can't.
he's
I
in
got.
great. I know he's in great
You
shape.
know, you
I
don't
know
need
he's in great
LeBron to
shape.
be LeBron to pass. Hey, Will, what you got on this, Will?
Will dropped off a while ago.
Okay, what you got on this, Jake?
My
What?
issue with the Lakers team is that you know for a fact that you're not going to get 82 games out of LeBron or Anthony Davis.
Thank you.
Anthony Davis, when you play, when by the time Anthony Davis get to game 25, he realizes, damn, I played 25 games. An ankle, a shoulder, my eye, my God,
A finger
you
at a
know,
time.
So if they relying on Anthony Davis and LeBron to be healthy at the same time, they ain't going
They're
to
not
happen.
gonna make it. They're not gonna make it if they relying on them, and that's why they made the roster moves they made because they're not relying on them to be
Yeah,
there available.
yeah, that's why they did that. Because you look at the talent they have, it's way better than they had the last couple of years.
Yeah, a lot of times a team could be competitive with Anthony Davis and LeBron in the game, but when they sit down, that little lead evaporates, or that margin become even larger.
Yeah, that's why LeBron always had to play out a minute when
Yeah,
especially like playoffs come, he gonna play most of the game.
yeah.
Now
So
Anthony Davis different.
okay, I'm pretty sure you guys didn't touched on this topic a bunch of times. You know what I'm saying? Jason Tatum. This was a comment he made today.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
That's a fact, man.
yeah. Oh yeah.
So I had a guy um, in my sports group. He told me that Jason Tatum is saying this as a 24-year-old. Will he say this? Will he say this as a 34-year-old?
No, I don't think it's because he knows his value ain't there as much.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a,
Yeah, you never know because people change. Some people stand on what they say. Then some people they'll wind up changing. So
It's called growth, evolution. I mean, evolving.
yeah, cause I look at it just the mindset the NBA got the players in. Well, they got them taking risks, especially when they get a little older. They gonna take breaks where they might play 60 some games just so they can make the all team or whatever. Especially now they didn't change the rules. So they on at least play 65 games, that could affect their money.
yeah.
So
And
I kinda like they came with that rule.
hey, and it's gonna be another rule too. If we speak and if we double back a little bit on what Will was saying about Kobe creating an international league or whatever. Oh, it's gonna be in the contract that none of those NBA players can play in that league. You best believe
Thank you.
that.
Exactly.
Oh
Exactly, man.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, they ain't making money off of it, they shutting it down.
Yeah,
But
it's
you
not.
gotta look at the money they paying. So that's in the contract, you can sign or not.
That's true, man. And the thing is though, man, the world is blessed with more great basketball players than anything. I do believe that another league can be formed. I don't know if it can compete with the NBA, but I believe that another league can be formed and be highly successful.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think so too, Angelo. I think it just should be in the off season. Go ahead, Trav.
Yeah,
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 me and Dave were talking about that before, and I was like if a league started right now, 5-on-5 full court basketball, it would take probably 20 years for it to get like big like the NBA or longer.
yeah.
That's just because of the money. But I ain't gonna lie, it's plenty of talent out here that could be in the NBA that could be in them leagues. They just ain't gonna get the money like the NBA players, but they still be doing rich. They still change their family life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got to back up Trav on that, right? So, like, that's why, like, yeah, so Trav, the money would definitely be there, even though it'd take 20 years. The money would be there though, but the
Yeah,
exposure won't be there. So just like the ABA, they didn't have the exposure like the NBA had. They ain't had the TV,
right.
the TV time. So that's what would take time.
But you know what though, Dave? I don't agree with you on the exposure won't be there. Because let me say this: the number one exposure platform in the world is YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If you put it on YouTube, somebody's gonna watch it.
So I'm glad that I'm wrong then. That's all I can say. I agree with you.
Yeah,
I hope I'm wrong. I'm glad I'm wrong.
yeah,
It's still, they'll get
Rather be
exposed, but
wrong than right.
it'll be a process of like so many years. Cause it's like the big three doing good.
Yeah.
They on a
Yeah,
major
bro.
network, and they only been around 6 years, and it's only a 10-game season.
yeah.
But they doing, cause the numbers it's more people watching that than watching hockey or soccer. In the United States, it's more people watching the big three than a couple of 2 or 3 of the major sports.
Yeah, because like they love to say baseball, which is my favorite sport, is America's game, but basketball is our game, and we all watch it. You
Oh
know
yeah,
what I'm saying? We all watch it,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter um what it is. Like we sit up and watch the TBT tournament. You know what I'm saying? And that tournament has ratings. The tournament where they play for $1 million, we all
yeah.
watch it. It's like any brand of basketball. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it because it's ours.
Right. The proof is in the pudding with Big Three.
Exactly.
You go.
Exactly. So that's why I think we can come up with another league.
But,
You know,
D'Angelo, man, I want to add this. Don't forget about the fact that the Drew League. They got 5-on-5, right?
yeah.
But they ain't got the exposure Ice Cube got. What if they could collaborate? That could happen because that's where the stars go to play.
But
It
that's
used, it used
they go to
to be
pay for
Rucker back in the day.
it's free. There's no revenue generated in that though, Dave.
Yeah.
It's free. It's free to get in.
Yeah.
It's a free tournament. It's the same thing. We have one here in Chicago too. We had a Chicago Pro-Am. They all come play here too. You know, but it doesn't generate any income. It's a form of the professionals giving back. So it's a difference.
Difference is you can turn that difference into revenue because first you just get everybody watching. Once everybody get enough exposure, then you can monetize it.
Facts. We saw this before. We saw the blueprint. The blueprint was the N1 mixtape tour.
Yeah.
We seen it before. It definitely can happen. It definitely can happen. I think they got mismanaged because they were doing phenomenal, man. They had video games and everything, and then just like we all do, the business separated it. And then you had half of them, they were beefing, and then they split and they went to the Ball Up tour. It was N1 against the Ball Up, and then it was the end of that shit. The end of that shit. But it could be done. But it's, man,
You
it's
know
gonna
why it
take
could be
people to
done,
hire up.
Angelo? You know why it could be done because me.
Gonna go to the game.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
I'll definitely be front and center. I'll
I'm just
definitely be
saying,
front
man.
and center. It's
Try
gonna
gonna go to
probably
the
take.
game.
It's probably gonna
Damn
take
right.
for some of our
I have to go.
some of my our heavy hitters to what I'm saying, get involved. It's gonna take. Man, we really only got one heavy hitter that. This is just my opinion. We really only got one heavy hitter out there that's really proven that he is for us. He's with us and for us, and that's Tyler Perry, man. Tyler Perry, like
Yeah,
I don't.
and if the right minds get together and they collaborate with Tyler Perry, and he got his own
Yeah,
network. Bro, it's a wrap.
yeah,
It's a
yeah. It's
fucking excuse, bro. It's a fucking wrap, man.
Oh
yeah.
It's a
yeah,
wrap.
It's not Jay-Z. It's not Puffy. It's not
Yeah,
Kanye. It's not
it's
none
Tyler
of them.
Perry.
It's Tyler Perry because
Who you
Tyler
said is who?
Perry he came in the game and his goal was dominance, sole ownership. You don't hear Tyler Perry going into no partnership with nobody. He just be buying shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? He employ
that's his
us.
choice. That's his choice.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But he also still he's still. I'm assuming he helped people though. You know what I'm saying? But far as
absolutely.
yeah, but for like Tyler Perry didn't get the he didn't get the he didn't get the backlash and the stuff that Bill Cosby got. He was able to pull it off.
For sure.
So yeah,
For
man,
sure.
that if they collaborating and they're networking, that could be
Yeah,
major. If the Drew
yeah,
League and Ice Cube and all of those guys get together, play for free, like they keep playing for free, like they doing in the off season, start something in the summer tournament or whatever, and the players just refuse to sign a new bargain saying that they can't play for the other teams because they're the ones who have the power. Power is in the players, not the owners. And if y'all don't want us to
yeah,
play, then cool. We all out. We all out. I mean, we following Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown is our
yeah,
leader. We're gonna go over there to
yeah.
the Drew League and we're gonna get on Tyler Perry Network.
For
And
sure.
you know what
For
I'm
sure.
saying? So yeah.
hey, that sound good, but them, hey, that 300 million, boy, woo.
Chad, bro, you gotta understand that 300 million is still there. It's still
what
Yeah,
there.
what you mean?
it's
The
still
money
there.
that is still there. It's even more. And also Will was saying that too. It's even more. Because they ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's still gonna be there. Like they just create jobs for their people. With everybody eat off the NBA players. They overly create jobs for people that don't. You know what I'm saying? But like just like stuff like trucking, they got a lot of people who don't is unnecessary positions, and all that money take away from the driver, and it's employing their people off the backs of the drivers. Well, I
Oh
shouldn't. You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
I
yeah,
probably
yeah.
shouldn't have pivoted there. Yeah. So I mean,
Oh,
I'm quite sure we wouldn't need that many positions to run the gym and run the game. Somebody sweep the floor, pick up the trash, security or whatever. All that's necessary. But to the extent that they do, they just creating jobs for their people off our back. So it'll be even more money.
right.
That's true. That's a fact.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the money it'll come. It just
It
it's
ain't
just something
calm.
you got.
It ain't calm, Trav. It's already there. The money is there. Those fans, even those white fans, are going to come to wherever those players are.
Oh
The
yeah, they gonna
NBA
come.
wouldn't be able to put out a product to replace them. That's why I say get behind somebody that know what they're doing.
Take a lot
I'll
of
be a follower. In order for me to be a leader, I got to learn how to follow.
take a lot. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of money. I say it's a good idea. Some people need to get together. They got that money.
Well, you keep saying it's going to take a lot of money. The money is already you charge. You could charge a fan. You don't even have to charge a fan the full price the NBA charge, and the money will still be there, man.
Yeah. The
Nah,
money,
yeah,
the money is there.
Yes, it is.
We gonna come out. We're gonna come out and see it.
yeah.
As you
Yeah,
know.
It's gonna
man.
be plenty to come out.
Where you
Cause
think that money
I
gonna go?
come out.
Where you think that money gonna go, Trav? You think it's gonna go in somebody else's pocket? That money gonna go back to the players.
Yeah, it has to go back to the players, and it will. It's
Yeah,
just
they ain't gotta have no greedy owner. Yeah, my
just
fault.
gonna
Go ahead.
it's just gonna take someone to step out on a limb,
Yeah,
and you know what I'm saying, and make it happen.
and
And
Kyrie was trying to
even
do
if it's
that
a
too.
collective, you know what I'm saying?
And see
It's-
Tyler Perry, by him having that network, he'll be the
Yeah,
perfect person to
because if
get something started.
right, because you think about it, man, we thought that um we thought Puffy getting Revolt TV was gonna be a big thing for us, man. That shit ain't did nothing for us. They ain't did
Nah,
nothing for us, man.
it it,
That shit just
it,
full of gossip and
yeah.
bullshit. And when Kyrie was going through what he was going through, he didn't say, "Hey, Kyrie, come do an interview on Revolt TV and clear the air. Come on my platform where it's unjudged. You won't be censored or any of that, and say what you got to say." That's what he needed at that time. And Puffy didn't do that, man, and that was whack. Him and Jay-Z got quiet.
Right.
That shit was whack, man. That shit was whack as hell. Fuck you, you got the power, you supposed to use it.
See, they in business with a lot of them, so they not a lot of stuff they ain't gonna speak on.
Yeah,
they gonna stay silent.
Yeah, you put yourself, you did the work and put yourself in a position. But I mean, I guess they didn't want to end up like Kanye. They didn't want to end up like Kanye. But man, stop getting in the bed with all these people when you don't have to do all that, man. Stop getting in the bed with all these people, man. Somebody got to own something and hold on to it and make it mean something and not sell it. We got to have a piece of something and keep it. Like Bob Johnson shouldn't have never sold BET in the first place. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't have sold BET in the first place. I don't care if it wasn't generating the money it used to. You a billionaire, dude. You still supposed to let us have that platform. Let us have that platform. But I'm gonna pivot to my last topic, man. I think that this dude right here, man, he gets criticized for the things he say, and he's very underappreciated, man. And I'm one to tend to agree that I'll take Paul Pierce over Dwayne Wade every day of the week. What you think, Trav?
Ooh, boy, that's a hard one right there. That's hard. I don't know. I think I had to go with Wade. I had to take Wade.
You would take Wade, and you would take the person that has the shortest prime of any all-time great in the history of basketball.
I ain't gonna say
that.
I mean,
That's
in the
not true.
history, he had 5. Well, no, you don't say Bill Walton, because I don't consider Bill Walton an all-time great. Dwayne Wade had 5, 6 good years tops.
That's more than enough.
And he was hurt. And he was hurt for the rest. And when I say 6, I'm stretching it.
I mean, you got a lot of Bernard King. A lot of guys fell short when their prime got cut for injuries and things like that. That's just the norm. That's Tatum Grady didn't have a long prime.
It ain't many players that play. It ain't many players that play long with LeBron, man. You got to look at all them greats that's in that top. Those guys didn't have a lot of them guys didn't have a longer prime than Wade.
I think in order to be a all-time great, man, you need to have 8 to 10 years, man. 8 to 10 solid years. 8 to 10. And you come in under that. Like, it's like this.
So this is basically service. This is basically time served. What is this? Because when you're trying to win, you can only go 1 year at a time. And if you got to put a roster together, I need in Wade's prime. That's all that matters, man. Is he available for that year by year type of thing? Not know, hey, how long will you last? This ain't no car.
So hold
you know
on,
what I'm saying? He gave you about 5, 6, or 7 years of prime. That's good. That's all you can ask for out of a star. You get 10, that's a plus, man.
So you'll take Dwayne Wade 5 prime over Paul Pierce's 10 excellent?
No, I would. If I knew it ahead of time, I'll probably go with Paul Pierce. Maybe I could build around him. But you know what I'm saying? Maybe if I am, I'll do everything I could in Wade's prime to
So
build a championship around him. But I probably would go with Paul
can I
Pierce if
ask
he
a
gave me.
question? I'm gonna ask a question. So you heard, how many people have you heard say that Wade is an all-time great, one of the top guards ever?
I hear
And
everybody
how
say
many
it.
people you done heard say Paul Pierce is one of the best small forwards ever?
Not
I hear
many, but they say underrated. He's underrated, right? But
I
you
don't
talking
know.
about
They might
5 on 5,
underrate him because he great now. I ain't gonna take none away from him.
bro. If we out at the court, man. We at the street, Angelo. We at the whatever, man. We at the pickup game. We at the court at the gym, and you got 5 players to pick from or 10 players. You telling me you're gonna pick over Wade, who's more talented because he can't last 10 years? What does that have to do with that date? That date right now, you trying to win a basketball game. You trying to win a tournament. That you know what I'm saying? So I'm talking about the best
Yeah.
player. I ain't talking about longevity. That's another
Okay.
argument.
Even
If we was going
even
off
if we
longevity, then easily LeBron would be the best player ever. You would
even
have
if
to.
we not even if we not if even if we not talking about longevity, if I want to win the game, I'm gonna pick Paul Pierce.
Now, if you want to win the game, you would play the game both ways. Play defense on offense also, not just offensive end. And Wade gives you that on both ends. Wade is the leading shot blocker. Like I stand
See,
corrected. From Wade,
we
he's the leading shot blocker. And he was leading. He was damn near at the top of the league and
Dave,
leading in steals. He's a good on ball defender, man. And no
Dave,
matter what
he's
you
not a
say, you got numbers
defender.
to back it
He's
up.
not a
Huh?
defender. He's not a defender.
Yes, bro.
He's not
So let me ask you this.
the block shots with athleticism.
That's effort. That's effort.
He's
Effort,
not
bro.
he's not guarding he's not locking his man. He's not stopping his
Bro,
man from scoring.
you're not going to stop nobody in the NBA from scoring.
So
Kobe
then,
was
then
athletic.
let's defense don't matter then if we not gonna stop
Defense
nobody.
does matter. You contain somebody. You slow them down. You try to hold them below their average.
And Wade
Yeah.
did none of that to nobody.
Okay, man.
He did none of
So
that to nobody. Neither did
I
Paul
see what
Pierce.
Dave saying. It
Hey,
takes
bro, it
effort.
ain't all about, and that's the thing. It ain't all about one-on-one defense. Wade played good team defense, man. That's what it's all about. You can play good one-on-one defense, and then your man get beaten. Like Devin Booker play good one-on-one defense, but he don't help out because he's selfish on defense. He's all about how he look.
So,
He's
so
still
let
caught
me
up in
ask.
himself.
So you think Kobe was a great defender?
Absolutely. He locked his man down.
See,
He wasn't a great
that's
defender, but he put in the
see
effort.
you being biased.
Man, the statistics show it. I mean, what he got 10 all first
How
team,
can
all
you say the
defensive.
statistics show it, but it don't show it for Wade? Well, come on, man. You got to be
Wade
consistent, bro.
Wade ain't never made an all defensive nothing.
Bro,
Wade ain't
Wade
never made all defense.
defensive.
I'm gonna have to
Wade,
look that up.
yeah,
Wade
that's a
ain't never
shame on the media. That's a shame on the media if Wade ain't never made it because I don't know what basketball they watching. Wade was playing defense out there, man.
Man, you count
And
steals and blocks.
Wade is the leading 2 guard block. He led as a shooting guard. He's the leading shot blocker in history as a 2 guard. So
Right,
I
and
don't know
those
what the media is watching.
that's athletic sneak blocks from behind, bro.
No, bro, that's not athletics. Everybody have athletics. That's effort. That's
Yeah,
Wade
that
that's
had
too, that
IQ.
three.
too,
That's
but that
IQ.
Wade was a 3-time on the all defensive team.
Yeah, but
okay.
this cap a lot for Kobe.
No, he just said he ain't had none. I looked it up. He got 3 of them.
Okay,
Cap.
well that
I'm glad you can look it up because I can't right now.
Cause I knew that wasn't true. I ain't want to speak on it, but I knew that wasn't true.
That's why I said if the media if
and I bet you those years that he made all defensive were the years he played with
you
LeBron.
disqualified because you lied on Wade. You disqualified to speak
Yeah, I
on
was
Wade. This is
wrong.
a biased argument.
I was wrong.
Wade
I
ain't
was
pay
wrong.
Wade pay D'Angelo his money, bro. Pay D'Angelo his money. What is this? Wade owe
I
you
was
some money or
wrong,
something,
but I
man?
bet you. Hey, but I bet you I was wrong. But I bet you ain't wrong about this. I bet you the years that he was on the all defensive team, it was the years he played with LeBron, and and it was a media hype thing because that man couldn't guard me.
I mean, that's how I felt about Kobe. When they were saying he was a great defender, I feel like that about LeBron. They say he's a great defender. I feel the same way about them.
Trav, in all fairness though, Trav, Kobe don't have to be a great defender. All Kobe has to do is give effort and play team defense. All that, great shutting somebody down, that shit is overrated, man.
Man, Kobe proved it every time when I'm guarding him. I'm guarding the best man. I'm guarding him.
Yeah, Kobe.
We'll take on any challenge, man.
The T-Max. He guarded the
Kobe
T-Max.
Kobe was guarding, but he wasn't stopping nobody.
He guarded the Melos and one-on-one. He guarded.
But he was getting cooked.
He wasn't holding nobody under the average, bro. He wasn't holding nobody under the average, bro. But Kobe wasn't backing out for nobody. Whether he was successful at it, that's a whole nother story. But he wasn't backing down for nobody.
Yeah, he wasn't backing down, but I mean, he wasn't shutting them down either. I ain't never seen Kobe shut nobody down.
Yeah, he might have not been uber successful. Yeah, he might have not been uber successful. He wasn't uber successful, but yeah, he went. Those guys, Jordan, and you got to remember, bro. You got to remember, Jordan was getting a lot of blocks. He was playing off ball blocks on big men, off centers, and he was getting a lot of steals and stuff. That's effort, bro. That translates to the ball going the other end, turnover.
But Jordan solidified. He's a solidified defender. We ain't talking about Jordan. Jordan on another level. There's never been a better defensive guard than Michael Jordan. Not Tony Allen, not Bruce Bowen, not Gary Payton. You know what I'm saying?
Albert Robertson.
Not Alvin Robinson. Michael Jordan was a better defender than all those dudes. And those dudes were tough.
Oh, yeah. All them tough.
They were tough.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They were honorable mention, but no, I get you. I'm with you.
So, this is a little off topic. Well, it ain't off topic. How do you guys feel about Patrick Beverley? Do you believe that Patrick Beverley's defense is real? Do you believe that that's bark or bite?
No. Okay, it might not be real at this point in his career, but it was definitely real when he was distracting and getting Westbrook out of his game and everything like that. Yeah, it was definitely real then. But of course, he gets older, that it drops off, but the effort is still there. That's not deniable, man.
No, I'm not talking about him being a nuisance. Was he really locking these motherfuckers down? Was he bottling these guys up?
Being a nuisance can help get a person out of their game. That affects their psyche, bro. That affects their psyche. Dennis Rodman used to do with Shaq. A lot of those guys, it affects their psyche. That's part of the defense. Bill Russell used to affect people's psyche. He used to tell him, why they don't pass you the ball enough? They don't appreciate you. You was just open, all that stuff. Let's start getting a player frustrated in his head. The ego, it boosts, it inflates his ego, and then eventually he checks out. He's like, damn, you know what? Yeah, he right, man. The fuck, they ain't passing me the ball. So that right there, that's pretty much sort of like, I guess, Art of Wars, you could say. But that's psychology, man. And it don't have to just be physically guarding somebody, because he didn't have to, because his mind, the seeds that he planted in his mind, or he was a deterrent, like Dennis Rodman or Patrick Beverley. They distracted him, got him out of their game.
Oh yeah,
that's even better than having to play him every play. There's psychology to the game, man. Whether we don't see it from the TV screen or not, there's psychology. Even how you talk to a motherfucker. Get your bitch ass out of give me this shit, Carmelo. Grab and rebound. You know what I mean? All that shit, man. We overlook it though. All them little nuances.
Yeah, but it backfired on what his name, Dylan Brooks.
It didn't backfire, Trav. He got paid.
No, yeah, he got paid. But he a good player, but they did him wrong how they did him.
They definitely did.
That's why I'm glad he got paid.
Yeah, man, he did it for the team, man.
Yeah, they definitely did. And
and would y'all say that man gave it all he had? Would y'all say that?
I do, and for them
Yeah,
I respect that.
not to stand with him is ridiculous. And seriously, other players need to take notice of that.
Yeah.
right.
They need to take notice of that. They need to be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I can't. Ain't no. It's pointless to go sign with Memphis. They ain't got my back.
Right. Just like look at what Draymond do. He might not put up a lot of stats or whatever, but it's psychological game, man. And like Draymond is the same way. We don't roast him for doing it. But a lot of that
Yeah,
stuff don't show up on the stat sheet, so we look down at him. We overlook it. Oh, he ain't a good locker room player. Oh, yeah. All of his antics. Look what Lance Stevenson was trying to do to distract LeBron. Give it your everything, man.
Right.
yeah. Hey, I love. Man, people thought that was crazy, man, but I love that Lance was doing that shit, man.
Antics, man. Look,
Oh, oh yeah, that shit was
who,
hilarious.
I
who else
loved
you
it.
gonna get to be rubbing on somebody like smacking on somebody's booty like Dennis Rodman?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
That mob. He was blowing in LeBron ear, man. That was
Blowing
crazy.
in LeBron ear, man. Who else you gonna get to do that, man? Every team need one.
Yeah, you definitely need
Regardless of
one, man.
how we view Dennis Rodman, though he got it done. Even when his defense, he wasn't the same Dennis Rodman from Detroit. But he said, "Let me see how else can I affect this game." You know what I mean? He started with the touching players on the butt, getting them off, getting them offended. Now you coming down the court, one of this dude gonna try to touch you in the wrong place, and you gonna have to hit him in the mouth or not. Now you ain't even focused really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Got you off your
that,
game, man. Stuff that don't
that,
show
that,
up on the stat sheet.
yeah. You know, Ron Artest used to do it. You know what I'm saying? He would get under people's skin.
Yeah.
I seen it live and personal in person, man. That he just like he was in the NBA, man. He was like that in pickup games, man. Ron Artest used to just get on people's last
Everything is
nerve,
an
man.
edge. Everything is an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
You might get a suburb kid come to the league. He ain't never heard a hood dude talking like that before. Kind of throw him off.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, then they had an edge that they want to get into the suburbia kids, but it's some of them suburban kids that they ain't going like
Like
Kyrie Irving and
like
you know what
Curry.
I'm saying,
Like
and Steph
Curry.
Curry, yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying,
yeah. So
that dog in them regardless.
that's right. Like Jordan, suburb kid.
And hey, and Ja Morant.
Yeah. I would say more so like rural. There ain't no suburb about him. He rural for real. Well, probably suburb, yeah. But like KG told Carmelo Anthony, that his wife tastes like Cheerios.
Yeah, man. Oh my God, man.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, we gotta stop overlooking the locker room and all of this. It's all psyche first, man. The game is mental.
It
It's
is,
physical, definitely more.
man.
I wouldn't go and say the game is 80% mental. I don't know who the hell came up with that. No, it's not. You still got to do something.
Man,
You got to perform to some level, but it's definitely
man.
mental.
Let me tell you a story about this motherfucker Kevin Garnett, man. I was at a game. This was right after his senior year. This was June, right after the draft. He was playing in the Chicago Pro-Am here. And it was he was playing. Do y'all remember Dickie Simpkins, who used to play for the Bulls? Trav, you probably remember Dickie Simpkins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, look, it was a jump ball. The game just about to start. Now, Kevin Garnett, 18 years old, Dickie Simpkins, a world champion, NBA champion in the
Yeah.
NBA. You know what I'm saying? It was a jump ball. Kevin jumped up, won a jump ball. He stopped and he pushed Dickie Simpkins and he was like, "I'm finna score 50 on your bitch ass." And then, I'm talking about he talking to a motherfucker in the NBA and he in high school, bro. And
Damn.
he came down the next play, got it in the post, dunked on Dickie Simpkins. He had 50, but hey, Dickie Simpkins had 72. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
but Kevin Garnett made his mark though. You know what I'm saying? He was tripping them and like he was
And
pulling
that's
the
why
short
Jordan was
down.
like, "Good shit, young fella." That's why she said Jordan congratulated him. Jordan like the dog in
Yeah,
him.
yeah. Man, that mom
Yeah,
Dickie
bro, because Jordan
Simpkins,
was in that same gym. Jordan was in that gym.
man, he Dickie Simpkins was running up the court. Kevin Garnett untied his string on his shorts and made his shorts fall down. I'm like, this motherfucker stupid, man. He was a little kid, so that shit always been in him, man. Always been in him. And you gotta have some type of edge like that. You gotta have some type of
Right.
edge like that. Because think about it. Come on, man. Kevin Garnett was 190 pounds, man.
Yeah, he got into it with Scottie Pippen too. Playing against him.
Yeah. Yeah. He got into it with everybody, man.
Yeah, he was a dog.
He got into it with everybody, man. And those type of
Yeah,
players, man, it's always a place for them.
right. And can you imagine if they would have traded him for Scottie Pippen? If Jordan could have played with Kevin Garnett, shit, man, we wouldn't be talking about Scottie Pippen the same way.
I
It'd
agree.
be
And
him and KG winning championship.
I remember when we was finna trade Scottie Pippen for Sean Kemp. I wanted that. I wanted that, man. I wanted that. Could you
But
imagine
that's the
Jordan and
thing, though. Is
Sean
Sean
Kemp?
Kemp gonna play defense, though, bro? Hey, would y'all say that Sean Kemp is gonna bring it on the defensive end, though? That's the thing, because we
Nah,
know KG gonna bring it on the defensive end.
yeah.
Everybody you can have a couple
he was
guys who average
decent.
22 points a game, 25 points a game. You can have those guys who average that in the offensive column, but what do you bring on the defensive column is what makes you a star, man. Unless you're just that exceptional on offense, like a George Gervin, But what is he gonna bring on the defense? He's gonna put up some points, but he's gonna stop somebody or he's gonna give it right back.
Yeah, like I said, he was decent, but he wasn't no Scottie Pippen.
Right. So they would have took a step back and they got Sean Kemp, but not with KG.
Yeah, because he was a great defender. He was quick on his feet, block shot.
Man,
hard to pick and roll.
I respect Scottie Pippen, but I hate Scottie Pippen, man. And I know that sound weird coming from a Bulls fan, but I hate Scottie Pippen, man.
Why is that? Because I like Scottie Pippen, man. That's my favorite player growing up.
So for me, it was because when I was a kid, bro, and he got that headache and he wouldn't go in the game.
Right, that's where you coming from.
Hey, I started crying. I'm talking about real tears, and my daddy had to grab me by the collar. Boy, this a game. Straighten up. I got a whooping. I got a whooping because this coward ass motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, didn't go back in that game. I'm like, no, daddy, he a punk. He a punk, daddy. So to this day, man, ever since then, it's been fuck Scottie Pippen. Straight up, man. Fuck him.
Pippen all-time great. 6 championships.
Yeah, I respect him. I think he overrated though.
I got mad when he started talking down on Jordan. He got mad with Jordan and started talking shit about it.
I ain't mad with him about that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
That just made him look weak to me.
How much weaker can he look when everybody's sleeping with his wife? His son.
See, that's the side that.
Hey, his son playing on a team with the same guy that smashed his mama.
Malik Beasley.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a rough time for Scottie Pippen right now, man.
I mean,
he did it to himself. He should have listened to Jordan. Told him not to marry that girl, man.
Yeah.
But if he got kids out of it, that's all he wanted. So I mean, he got something out of it. He got it. His beautiful kids, man. That's a blessing. So, but. Yeah. Her, you know what I'm saying? She's talking about she was tired of being in the Scottie spotlight. You really wouldn't be that without Scottie. No way. You wouldn't have been able to have that plastic surgery so you could look like Kim K if you didn't have Scottie Pippen. You would be a regular.
She don't look like nothing to me.
Bro, the lady attractive, bro. Everybody's saying that, bro. I mean, people who can't get her might say that. but the lady is attractive as hell, man. At her age, she's very attractive.
Man, listen, man.
But what's unattractive is how she carry herself, man, or the moves she's making.
You must ain't really seen her picture for real. You probably seen that shit with the filters on
it. Yeah,
listen. Everybody had their good and bad things.
I gotta ride with Trav. On that. Like,
I'm telling you, Dave. You need to look at some of the pictures for real.
If that's the case, why the young dudes trying to smash them? Why the young dudes smashing?
Because they some little simp ass niggas.
No, it's a lot of young women out here, a lot of groupies out here.
Because they some little simp ass niggas. That's why.
Why Future want her? Why Malik Beasley want her? Why Jordan's son want her? Come on, you can't say she ain't got no attractive.
Simp ass niggas.
John Sally even said, yeah, she attractive as hell and got a high sex drive. That's all the role a motherfucker might need for her to fulfill.
Yeah, probably back in the day.
Hey, she said she got tired of Scotty. She say Scotty was pounding her out 20 times a day.
so
Jordan heard that. Like,
so Dave, if you was a young motherfucker, you would make that motherfucker your girl? You a rich motherfucker with all that money?
No way.
Hell no, but first of all, I don't commit adultery, so I'm not doing that.
Man, see.
But if she was free on the market, you damn right I'll ball her up. What you talking about, man? Shit, I put two fives together, bro. Two nickels make a dime every time, bro. Well, no matter what.
I ain't talking about 15, 20 years ago. I'm talking about right now.
Yes, sir. I would. I smashed the hell out of her. But I'm not that dude. Realistically, in reality, hell no. She's a married woman, and I don't desire her. But if she fell in my lap, of course, man. Come on.
She ain't married. They divorced,
bro. Let me tell you something, bro. Your mind has eyes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your man's downstairs ain't got no eyeballs, man.
I mean, that me personally.
What we say, pussy.
She looked better. You know, she looked good back years ago, but like nah. I was even at my age now. My age now, I wouldn't make her my girl.
It's hard to argue against results, bro. It's hard to argue against results, man.
It's hard for me.
That's your opinion, but the fact is, young niggas is going after her.
Man, I don't know.
Hard to argue with that.
I don't get
know why, man. I don't know why they do it.
Yeah, I don't get it.
God ain't make every man to like the same thing.
That's true.
I ain't going after that type of.
But I'm gonna tell you again.
She's not my type, bro.
Check out some more of them pictures.
Hey, Travis, she's not my type, right? But when I see it does something to my mind. It's like I don't know what it is psychologically. When I see big lips, when I see even just big lips is enough, or wider nose or a high cheekbone. That is a turn on to me. Does something to me.
All that shit fake.
It's fake though, but it naturally tricked my mind. Just like a lot of fools are fake, but it still trick your body. It still trick your system.
Listen, man, right down here, right now in Mobile, it's plenty of these motherfuckers that had surgery. You see them motherfuckers, you gonna shake your goddamn head. Them motherfuckers don't look like nothing with all that shit.
All right, bro. But why do you think people get
turn off? Dog.
Why do you think people get the big lips and all of that stuff? Why do you think they do that?
Because they followers. They the other mother.
Because men like that type of shit, man. Men like that, bro. Men like that, man.
Yeah, men like black women.
See, a lot of us might not say that.
That's trying to be like a black woman, exactly, D'Angelo.
But I guarantee you, majority of men, they don't like that fake shit.
I definitely don't like the fake shit.
Most of them that I know.
But when you look at a black woman, most of the time, you might get a black woman. All black women don't have wide noses. I'm not trying to say that. But if a black woman got the big lips or the lips, bro, and the nose, bro, we naturally attracted to that, man.
Definitely.
Regardless of the complexion, we naturally attract. It ain't the same. It ain't the black woman, but those are the same features that we have on black women. So I understand it.
And me, man, I'm not even. I'm gonna go on the record and say that I'm not even attracted to white women. You know what I'm saying? I don't, not Kim K and whoever you think the baddest is.
Yeah, all that fake ass.
My mind won't even let me be conditioned to be attracted to one.
Yeah, all that fake
Yeah,
ass
because
shit. That shit a turn off,
you
man.
you are biased, like we are biased. I'm biased on the features that I like. You know what I'm saying?
I'm definitely
That's
biased.
it's in your
Oh
DNA.
yeah, yeah. Everybody like different women. You know what I'm saying? Everybody style
Yeah,
different.
I don't like a skinny European nose. That ain't me. I don't like a Ethiopian nose, skinny nose. A lot of Ethiopians do have skinny
But you
nose.
know,
Not Ethiopian, but
but
Somalians or whatever.
but
But
to
yeah,
tell the truth,
I like the
I
wider
don't care
features.
what
You know what I'm saying?
Daddy
whatever
like that
race it
Humpty
is.
Hump. I like a big like a pickle. He like the big nose.
Listen, I don't care what race it is. You got a twin, whatever race it is. It's somebody in that race that look like you.
Yep.
No matter what
Yeah.
race it is, somebody look like you.
Hey, and I believe you
Oh
got an
yeah,
animal too.
any race.
Everybody favors some type of animal.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be so crazy when you see the owners with their dogs. I'll be like, wow. But he don't even know why he picked that damn dog. He don't even understand it, bro. It's like he don't understand the psychology. He don't understand why he picked that dog.
You because he looked like your little brother.
But he don't. But he didn't think that, bro. I guarantee you, he'll argue 100%. He know. That's why he got the damn dog. But he don't know that though, bro, because it's a subconscious thing.
Yeah.
I just spend time thinking about, dang, why did I even get this person the time of day, or even why was I even attracted to this person? Because why? You know what I'm saying? You think, man, you start putting this stuff together, man.
Yeah.
Subconsciously, man. But that's a hell of a conversation, though, man. I'd like to have that conversation right there. Sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's a hell of a conversation.
we definitely could do it on this platform another time because this is whatever the fuck we want.
That's right. Yeah, man. It's
Yeah.
like Kim K got the big lip surgery and shit like that, man.
She looked better before the surgery.
Man, I don't even remember what she looked like before the
Well,
surgery.
She looked better before the surgery. Back when Michael Jackson's little nephew was running through her and her sister.
Man,
yeah.
I had to go back and look at some pictures. You know what I'm saying? And see, but
I
I
don't
tell
think
you
so,
what,
bro. I think her mom would look better than all of them.
I think the sister, the one that
Yeah, the big girl.
not Chloe, but the other one.
Kylie,
Okay, Chloe, OJ daughter.
Not
But
Kylie,
you talking about
nah, the
Courtney?
older
You
one.
talking about Courtney? You talking about Courtney?
Yeah, Courtney.
the one that was married to Lamar Odom.
Right?
No, that's
No,
Chloe.
no, 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 no. That ain't Courtney. That's Chloe. That's Chloe. But
Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
you like
Chloe.
the Courtney because you like the Courtney because you always seen her as a modest woman. She never did all that shit that her sister was doing.
Yeah. That's why I say she is. She was the
Right,
one.
right. You basically going out, yeah, off that. But when most brothers, man, they looking at Chloe, man, and say, dang, you know what I'm saying? Because let's just be real about it. It was unpopular for girls to be thick like they are today. It's more acceptable. Back then, everybody, even the white guys now they getting thick women. But back then, it was frowned on. A black woman was called fat and all of this stuff. But now you ain't got that. You
You
know what
know,
I'm saying?
that just be with a lot of fluff. There's always been
No,
goddamn thick women out here.
we
And
understand that,
somebody
but they
having
weren't
babies
culturally.
by them and married.
But
It's
but
more common for people to be attracted and accept them thick. They always been thick.
Yeah.
Now it's a lot of women's goal. It used to wasn't a
thank you,
goal. It's a goal now.
Yeah,
thank
that's
you.
because a lot of them were trying to be like how Ciara and
They wanted to
Beyonce
be
did.
slim.
They
No,
want
no,
to be
no.
slim like the white girl.
But the white girl always wanted to be slim because that's how they man liked them. Now they like we got the freedom to be thick like a black woman,
Yeah, they
Mhm.
want to be like the black women.
right? They
Cause they
always
want
could. They been could have the bodies. They been could be thick like that, but they never
Yeah.
did it because that's not what they men like. They was trying to get chose.
And then most of the ones like that who
And
they
the white
with,
guys
black
ain't
men.
like that. The white guys ain't like that. The white guys ain't like that because they ain't, they ain't got what we got. You know what I'm saying?
But
Them jokers
no,
coming up
Dave,
short. They
I
barely
gotta
scraping the
disagree.
surface.
I gotta disagree that they could have been like that. Like they're gonna be big. They're gonna be big and flat. They ain't gonna have no curve.
Yeah,
You
they
know what
ain't
I'm
got
saying? So they couldn't do that. Because they wasn't gonna have that curve. They didn't
it
have
was
curves.
small.
So what changed it?
They get
So
wide. The
what changed that?
surgery changed it.
No, bro, that's not true, man. That is not true.
And
Everybody got surgery, man.
also a change is, you know what I'm saying? We fucking them more.
Have you been to Georgia?
We listen, hear me out. We fucking them more.
Man,
We fucking them
we were
them
fucking
white
them in
women more.
slavery, man. Man, we were fucking them in
But we
slavery. We fucked them and made presidents. Shit, that's
but
what
we
you get.
getting
That's
them
what you get
pregnant.
Abraham Lincoln for. We getting
We
them
getting them
pregnant too.
pregnant nowadays. We getting them
What you
pregnant.
think the
We
movie
getting them
Life was
pregnant.
about? What you think the
I
movie
know
Life was about?
but we
I'm the
getting them
pappy.
pregnant at a higher rate.
Listen.
We
Yeah,
getting
but
them
what you
pregnant at a
shit?
higher
We were
rate.
fucking them and making presidents. How you think we got Abraham Lincoln? Huh? How you
Dave,
think we got him? How you think we got like Obama?
but we fucking them at a higher rate now.
Yeah.
We
But
fucking
I
them
ask
at
you,
a
how you
higher
think we
rate.
got Abraham Lincoln? How you think we got? Hey, bro, how you
It
think we got
happened.
Abraham Lincoln? How you think we got a Barack Obama?
It happened.
Because
I
niggas been
know it
fucking
happened.
them. That's how you got them
It
presidents.
happened at
They
the.
got
It
presidents
happened at
out of
the.
them.
It's been happening since the beginning of the time, but right now it's happening more, and we starting families with them
Man, and
motherfuckers. And
me personally, a real black man is the alpha. He gonna dominate and spread his seed. They weapon is the gun, the physical gun. Our weapon is our gun down in between our legs. That's what we really gonna win the war with.
yeah, because that's the only way out of this shit.
And you can't say you wouldn't take a biracial. You can't say you wouldn't take Obama. Everybody called him black, even though he biracial.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gonna
But
call them that.
Come on, man.
but when I say that, I'm speaking for myself though. Just me
Yeah,
as
but the Y
myself.
chromosome determines the kids.
I'm not
The Y
putting no.
chromosome determines the race, man.
I'm not getting no Caucasian pregnant.
Nah,
Nah.
we ain't trying to convince you to do that. I'm not gonna knock a man for trying to be dominant, but if he over there doing it so he can be in the safe zone, that's kind of whack though. But man, we really African people, so to speak, man. We're gonna dominate everywhere we go. We had concubines everywhere. We're
Yeah.
gonna dominate. That's the only way That's the only way we're gonna. We so far behind the 8 ball. That's the only way we're gonna take over shit. Anyways, dominate. Keep making babies, like they told God in the Bible. Like in the Bible, they told the children of Israel to be fruitful and multiply. They became They became such a multitude that the Pharaoh in Egypt became threatened by the children of Israel. They waxed so mightily because it
So
is a numbers
so
game.
speak the truth, Dave.
We only 13%. We only 13% in America. You know what I'm
So Dave,
saying?
just put it out there, Dave. Just put it out there. We gotta fuck our way out of racism.
We gotta no, basically. But I don't know about what I mean. We gotta dominate. That's what we gotta do. Dominate any kind of way we can.
But listen,
That's dominating. That's
I don't
turning
know,
the T.
man.
That's turning that. They trying to fuck our woman to turn the world white. We trying to fuck they woman to damn. We fucking ours and they women to trying to turn the world black. We're only 13%.
Yeah, see that's what you gotta think about too.
But
Like a
we
lot of
got the
these
swirlers
people
though
that
going over there giving it to them, and they ain't even got to rape our woman no more like they did in the past. These squirrels are going over there just giving it to them.
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So now these days you got a lot of people that's mixed. So they gonna feel different because they got white people in their family, they got black people. They got both sides.
Right. It depends on how involved you are in their life, and on top of that, they still gonna be, if they came from a black man, they are black. Their complexion ain't gonna be the same on the outside. It ain't no such thing as no 50-50 with like DNA or whatever. They say the father determines the seed of the race of a child, man. The father. Even though we say the one drop rule, okay,
Yeah, they say that, I mean, that's probably true that they do,
Yeah,
but I
the
man,
whites admitted, the white scientists they admitted the Y chromosome determines the race, man.
yeah,
yeah, that's what they say. That's what it is.
it's been proven.
Look at most
It's been
all
proven.
the yeah. Well, I just want to know. I mean, would we reject the Abraham Lincoln? Would we
No, we
reject?
can't. We can't reject them. We
We need
need them.
all the help we can get.
Yeah, we need them. We can't reject
I
them.
don't understand that crazy talking pro black, that so called woke like pro black shit talking about. Oh, if you ain't dating a black woman, you can't be pro black. Okay, so you'll turn Byron Allen away, who's a mogul like Byron Allen, because he got a white woman? Nigga, go slap yourself, man.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Like, you can
That's
still
whack
be
as hell. We got the
pro
wrong
black.
people talking for us.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you can still be pro black and be with somebody in another race.
yeah, and again, like, people are free to do what they want. It's just for
Yeah,
me, but my personal preference is I'm not.
yeah, I'm
Well,
not,
yeah,
but
we see all that.
I ain't gonna
Not
speak
from
down on them because they with somebody else.
Yeah, I feel
exactly,
you.
bro. That's what I'm saying.
I feel you.
Yeah,
I ain't
I ain't
gonna, you know
gonna
what I mean.
do
But
that.
if he went over there because of he hate himself, bro, that's I got a problem with that, bro. But I can't knock nobody for going. If they do believe in Hollywood love or whatever, you can love is love in some cases, I guess, if it's true. But but I just don't, what I'm saying, I don't knock people, man, because you can't hold your whole life back waiting on the society of people from your neighborhood to mature and stop clubbing and partying. When you trying to be a nation builder right now. You trying to build and get to the bag right now. But but the girl you want, she's still running and partying and clubbing, twerking and popping and all of that, and wanting you to be a baller and go out here and church work and all that. That ain't the way right there. It's a mentality,
No.
man. It's a mentality. It's culture, man.
Yeah, and that's what we got to do: shift the culture, change the culture.
Change the culture.
We got to change the culture.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's
so
a big part.
all that other shit like talking about turning away. Oh, Byron Allen. Please, man. You gonna turn away Byron Allen? You stupid. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Dr.
because a
Umar,
lot of
he said
people just
he Dr. Umar said that he's so pro black and he get a black woman, but dude, why don't you take care of your black kids? Why ain't she married a wife? And if you so pro black, so they ain't consistent with all the stuff they say, man. It's just hypocritical.
But but see, that's the thing, Dave. None of them are, and that's why you don't put your faith in them. What you do is
No, I never
you
put my
take
faith in
jewels
it.
from
That's it.
everybody.
Right.
You
Chew
take
them beans,
jewels
spit
from
out the
everybody.
bones.
Yeah, you take jewels from everybody. Like Dr. Umar ain't,
Bro,
ain't perfect.
but it's crazy that, what I'm saying, that we say we won't accept Byron Allen, but we'll accept help from white people. We'll accept their money if we go to work for them.
yeah,
Hey,
it makes
it's
no sense.
been we've been conditioned to
That makes no
to
sense
take
at
their
all to
money.
me, man.
It
Yeah, bro,
doesn't.
and it's like, yeah, because I just don't understand it. Like you got people like John Brown, who's a white guy who went harder than blacks, just as hard as any black ever. He was an abolitionist. So, bro, every circumstance, sometimes things are situational. I'm not saying go out or looking for a John Brown. Then you looking to fail, really. But there are sometimes and I'm not saying letting people infiltrate you, but sometimes it might, what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of us wouldn't even, I ain't gonna go down that, man. That's gonna take a whole
Well,
another 5 minutes.
you making a good point because he wasn't the only one because we wouldn't be this far.
Right,
Yes.
right.
So it's crazy. So a lot of times the whites, they know that we dominant, bro. We are dominant people, and if it ain't, nobody's forcing nobody to do nothing. So They want us to stick to not come over there and take over their women and black them out.
Right.
They be going off the face of the earth.
They
They
scared
scared
of
of that.
us. They
Yeah.
scared of us, man.
Little
And
Tyrone nutting up in his daughter and shit, man. Come on,
yeah,
man.
and then we go up in there and fuck they fit up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They
Yep.
can't go in. They can't go in behind us. We
Can't go
fuck they
behind them.
fit up. We fuck they fit up.
Once you go black, can't go back. That's what it is.
Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? And they don't like it, but they love our culture, man. They love our food. They love everything
Yep.
about us, but they don't want us sitting in their table next to them.
Right.
They don't want,
Everybody love our culture, want to capitalize off us, culture vultures,
yeah.
but don't ride with us. So
Yeah,
that's why I say I can't I can't be like which it's a good rule of thumb to assume, no offense. Majority of white people don't have my best interest.
that's true.
Nah, nah.
So, and that's coming from me. I'm not for y'all. Huh? I'm not speaking for y'all. I'm saying me. This is on Dave. This is on Raw Sports Radio. This is on me.
Yeah.
They don't have my best interest, but I do sometimes realize there are certain exceptions, like a John Brown. Some people who might be pretty much reasonable or whatever, but they ain't gonna be controlling nothing. You know what I'm saying? They
Nah.
just people gotta have discretion
Really,
also. All this
really,
monolith
man.
thinking and all of that is not it, bro.
Really, like over here where we at. Really, man. Truthfully, the white people don't even worry about it because the system they got going on and
Tear
what's
each
going
other
on with
down.
black people, they don't even have to worry about it. We ain't even no threat to them because the mind
Right.
state that black
Because
people
did a good
are
job at
in.
training us.
Well, man, here where I'm
Yeah,
at,
did a good job at training.
here where I'm at in Chicago, man, in Chicago being the most segregated city on earth, it's a
Yeah.
difference here. It's a difference here, and it's at the forefront. I've been other places, and I was like, damn, Joe, it ain't Chicago ain't nothing like this. Like here, I don't know about where y'all are from, but here we have whole neighborhoods. Like there's a Croatian neighborhood, there's a Yugoslavian neighborhood, there's
Ukraine,
yeah,
Russia,
there's
Italia.
Ukraine, yeah, Ukraine Village. There's Little Italy. Like if you've never been here, you would be amazed at like how could this even be possible that one group race come together and purchase land in these little couple blocks. But it's like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we can't go over there at a certain time a night. You know.
Hey,
Yeah.
look, I say to the brother, I ain't gonna doubt y'all. Keep fucking them, keep making the world black. They got some assets. Let me leverage off that too. Yeah, your daddy. Okay, bring that on here too. Keep spreading your seed. It's enough for all these women. Women on there could produce one seed a month. Men, we gonna produce millions of sperm cells throughout the day and throughout the month. Keep spreading that seed. So we gonna make the world black again. That's my message.
And that's a perfect way to end the night. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go out on a high note. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna see everybody on the next one, man. Y'all brothers be smooth. I gotta do some invoicing.
All
All
right,
right,
man.
man.
All right, next time,
All right,
fellas.
All right.
all right, fellas.
Yeah.